Alrighty, guys, we are live with Bilgewater versus Targon. I am just in time to miss the draft, everyone's favorite part. 50 seconds until the game starts. I am actually going to have to go on mute because my food is cooking right now, and that's okay though, because by the time I get back up, the game will have started and everybody will be ready. So I'll be right back.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
The song of your life.
Minions have spawned.
Life clings like a parasite to the soul.
Mind the trap.
Alrighty guys, I am back. I made some delicious food and I'm going to try to resist eating it all in your ears. No promises. Oh, I am killing something already. I don't know what I just did. Oh no, go back. Fit the screen, fit the screen. Perfect. Alright, so this should be displaying. I don't see it displaying though. I have some cool ass stuff going on that's not showing up. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Hold on a second. I have the cool stuff. Here we go. The cool stuff is coming. Get ready. I'm getting the hang of all of this streamy goodness. Hey, look at that. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of cool stuff. What about the team scores? Alright, can we get some of that going on? Yep, 0-0, just like I like to see. Icons, yep, those are the placeholder icons. Yeah, that is absolutely not correct. I don't know what the CS per minute is going on there, but that's good. I'll figure this out. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Alright, we got Zed in the probably not top lane. Maybe, actually? chat over here. We do have Talon in the mid, Zed in the top, Spiky. The lanes are actually looking pretty perfect here. Fortunately, it. Thresh, Caitlyn, Ace, Soul, Prophet, oh, wow, perfect. Alright. I don't know if it's gonna work for the actual in-game stuff, but let's give it a try. XP tab. Alrighty then. We have Caitlyn at a demanding 4,000 gold lead above everyone else, but still, I don't know these team names. Tum versus Tum. Who's on the left side here? Who we got? Good friend Paul, Flirty Napkin. He's gonna. What the hell is that? No way. Who is that? Oh no. What is that? Oh, what am I doing? Okay, it's gotta be something about this. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, auto. Does that fix it? Why do they have these names? Are these actually their names? Did everybody on their team change names? Alright, this is Scuffed version like 2.0, so thank you for spending this time with me. Is Sammy over here talking some shit right now? I'm watching. What the fuck am I watching, actually? I'm not even watching our game. Oh my god. Sammy, thank you for calling me out. Get me the fuck out of this shit. I'm sorry, I started up like a random spectate because Sarah didn't invite me because she's mean. And now we're gonna watch the real action here. Are we all ready for this? Oh my god, those names, I was reading those names like, I don't know any of these motherfuckers, this can't be right. Oh my god, that was crazy. Alright. Perfect timing, only 6 minutes into the game. This is probably game 2, if I had to guess. Alrighty then, we got Jackie in the ADC, perfect, perfect, perfect. Lilia jungle, of course, that's what I like to see. Let me just fix all the other stuff here on this end. And you guys are real champs, like, waiting for anything to happen there, because that's funny. I don't know what you guys are watching, but I sure as hell wasn't watching it. Alright, so my apologies for every bit of scuff that was, but more than half of this game was me making food. And nobody else likes to cast apparently but me, so you get what you get, okay? Get what you pay for. How much did you pay? I don't know. Probably 0, and that's what you get. Alright, we are in the game. I'm trying the new program here, and it is very different. I'm getting probably hate mail from somebody on the casting sign up chat. Alright, we got some backup coming in here. Tay is coming in to join us. That way he can flame everybody while I eat.
Hello.
Hey Tay, thank you for joining.
Hey.
I spent most of this game spectating some random ass Hextech player game.
Don't think I can watch the Hextech things. I may just have to cast off stream, sorry, but I understand it has a delay, so I don't know how good my casting will be.
Here, let me, did I stream my screen to you? Will that help? Oh my god, I was muted in Discord. But here you go. Did I stream my screen to you? Will that help? Okay, yeah, you're muted now in Discord, which I will also do. Alright, so I'm trying to like the new stream overlay thing that the other guy is using. The guy who's way better at this than I am. And so far so good. It looks like it's working. It's kind of hard to tell like what is actually going on because I'm not seeing it in client. Okay, I don't know if you're talking, but
I am now.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, this is good. If you talk into the Discord chat, I can hear you and it won't be duplicated.
Okay, perfect. The stream quality's not great though, but
Oh, that can be fixed. Honestly, I streamed a lot of games. Nothing has ever been as scuffed as the scuffing that we're seeing tonight. I've been trying to make dinner while also trying to set up like the new cool looking stream while also... Yeah, I don't know. Here we are.
sometimes that's just the demands.
Move the scoreboard up. Okay, though, Lilia kind of popping off here in this fight. Camille getting kill onto Gnar, Lilia getting kill onto the mountain.
Getting up 2 kills there. Reclaiming a shutdown. A good swing of gold back.
Yeah, that's
that Targon sorely needed.
Targon, yeah, absolutely getting back into the game there. Evening up the score, but still 2,000 gold behind almost. He does
The
look
very
like
big Zareth.
I was pretty curious about how this Targon team was going to perform. We got Arcane Havoc with a pretty solid 2-0-2 scoreline, and
It's a pretty functional pick comp, I think. The trick is picking anything.
Taking necessary action.
I wonder if Mayo, aka Arcane Havoc, is going to adapt to the new lethality Caitlyn build. Lethality Caitlyn's not going to save you from that, though.
He has been using it lately, but it is also getting nerfed next patch, so he might just be readapting to crit Kate.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why they think that ADCs are not going to build lethality when they literally is just better in every way. Like, how do they
Well, we'll see
balance
after the
that?
changes, it still will be, but yeah. Because they are nerfing her ult damage and buffing her crit scalings.
Yeah, they just really need to make The crit scaling way better than everything else on the champion. It's the only way to make like an ADC build crit. And they also need to remove Collector. Like that item is just built to ruin the balance.
Trying to catch up that Xerath's juicy shutdown. But he hits like a truck. Fancy feet. Ooh, not fancy enough. Maddie with that AC 130 aim.
Yeah, I wonder if we're even still in the first game for how long it took to get this going. But
This is the second one, I believe.
is it really?
I think so. Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we are.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. You know what? You're right. It's the first game.
Okay, good. Thank God. Either way, very close first game. There is a decent lead going on for Bilgewater.
Yep. I also think their comp does scale a little better, but there is a level of execution to be expected.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And the
Maybe
Jinx,
another solo
the
kill.
Jinx is an absolute terror as an ADC right now in the meta. And putting that on the Jinx one trick of Boost Bash, Jackie, 400
We'll see
or
if it works
500
out,
CS Jackie. You're asking for trouble letting her get that.
Might be a little bit of a struggle to survive against the Camille, though, but we'll see how strong the Camille gets and how much peel there is. They do have quite a bit of frontline. Well, that's enough to protect them from the dive, plus a Lux ult from 3 miles away. We'll see.
Also, not to be completely ignored until now that I'm noticing it, but Matty Patty doing Matty Patty things on Xerath. 650 gold shutdown 7, 1 and 2 on Xerath with a 30 gold.
He's enormous.
30 CS lead.
Yeah, he's sitting at about 8.5 to 9 CS per minute right now, and he has about an item up on everybody in the game, and 10 steel stacks, so he's enormous in terms of damage output.
The only thing scarier than Matty Patty on Katarina is Matty Patty on well-farmed, well-gold fed Xerath.
I've heard his Lux is pretty scary too. But Xerath is a pretty good champion right now, I think. If you're good at aiming with him, or having a CC.
I missed what they banned over on Targon side. It almost seems like there's too much stuff to ban, but giving Jackie Jinx and Xerath to Matty Patty.
Targon banned Yone, Katarina, Rammus, Briar, and Nocturne.
Yeah, you can't give Grant an easy ass chance like
Ooh, Nar gets the kill, but is going to die in exchange for it. Not sure if that was worth rotating all those people topside, because it did cost them a tower mid lane.
Okay, well, Arcane Havoc picking up another kill. Maybe if she can get to her late game Caitlyn build before it's too late, and
I mean, that Xerath's
somehow
going to be really hard to
doesn't
deal
get
with.
one shot by Xerath. I feel like I'm going to see
say-
like a one-shot Xerath ult in the late game before anything ever happens.
Oh, he can already do it. He already does enough damage, I think, if he hits every shot to... Is he level 11? Oh, well past it, yeah. If he hits every shot, he can kill the Caitlyn 100 to 0.
That's not what you want to play against. That's an ADC.
But I have the fanciest feet.
Oh my god, 200 million thieving experience coming in clutch,
Jinx
barely
is slow?
avoiding the
Okay.
last HP of damage. Xerath ult
Fancy
coming
feet.
through. You're gonna feel these.
Oh. It's also worth noting that it is actually worth splitting up when Xerath ults, because his ult does gain bonus damage on subsequent shots for every champion it hits. So if he hits 3 champions with a single shot, he will get triple the damage bonus on the next shot.
Yeah, I don't know the exact bonus damage per person hit, but
It's
it
a lot.
is meaningful.
It's
Very
a lot.
meaningful.
Adds up really fast, because it keeps stacking until the ult ends. So each shot does more damage than the last if you keep hitting them.
Yeah, I
And
gotta
that
give
stacks
Targon credit there.
exponentially faster.
That could have been Xerath Murder Town there. They got hit with some of those.
Maddie has upgraded his seal into a Soul Stealer, so we'll see if we can get some more stacks on that.
Oh boy.
I see the Lilia went Roa. Interesting choice.
Yeah, the Roa
Functional and
Lilia,
pretty good.
I mean, it is the highest win rate mythic on Lilia. It's just a very slow to go kind of.
Yeah, that's about the biggest issue, is that it's slow. It works better if you can get to the point where it outscales a Leandri's. The trick is not losing the game before that point.
Yeah, I mean, if you at this point though, let's see if I can get up some gold per champion statistics here with my new thing that I got going. Did that work? I can't tell. Let's see. Nah, maybe not. Maybe it didn't work. Gold graph, no. Shit, whatever. I want to see the. Oh, maybe because it's paused, it's not like updating. But yeah, I mean, if Lilia is not far enough, there it goes. Wow, oh, well over 2,000 gold lead over the entire game for Xerath here.
Yeah, he's got most of his team's gold actually.
That is true. They have Sriracha and Mayo with the two next highest, following not far behind with Jackie at 7,000.
If we're talking pure champions and, you know, player skill aside, having all your money on Xerath can either be extremely effective or extremely not good, depending on how capable the enemy team is of diving him relatively whenever the hell they want. It's also worth noting that Camille will outskill Gnar at some point.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say which team outscales who, but like the Xerath and Jackie on Jinx, like that's going to be very, very hard to deal with at some point. But
looking for a dive on the Gnar, looping around. Do they catch him?
Oh
not quite.
God, that like half helped him. Oh my God!
See what I mean? If he hits all this out, it's more than enough. Yeah.
That was only like 3. That wasn't even close to all of them.
He's got a lot of AP. Once you get to death cap, I think it's 2 shots, maybe 3, probably 2. Especially if he's got the Luden's proc up. Or more Magi stacks.
That was very hard to watch, and I'm sorry for Arcane Havoc playing so well this game and then just having to deal with that.
The AD carry experience. Now, if the game does technically go long enough, they'll hit a power cap, but I would argue that Xerath's Jinx probably still kind of outskills Fox Caitlyn.
The one thing I didn't expect was to see Sarah playing mid lane. It's not one of the... Oh my God.
The Xerath is actually a really nice draft with this team, because they have so much reliable CC.
We got Aiden going on top of Maddie Patty. So close, barely the Cho'Gath all on her Q.
Arcane's gonna die here too if they get the slow hit. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no.
That's pretty bad. That's a bigger gold lead.
Oh.
That's also gonna cost them the Baron.
It's all falling apart.
Maddie's got 22 stacks now. He got away with 10 HP there again, actually. Which goes to show that even with like 3 frontliners, it's still really easy to die on Xerath.
Yeah, that was Sriracha by himself, I think. I didn't see many other people on him. Maybe I missed it, but Sriracha by himself almost killed it.
She may die for this, but honestly, she pulled them off the Baron, and there is worse ways that they could have gone. So
very, very brave Lux TP here. But
he will unfortunately feed Maddie's Soul Stealer. But yeah, she did delay the Baron. I'm actually kind of surprised they all peeled off the Baron to go chase her instead of just sending one person off and finishing the Baron anyway. But with her teleport and her health bar, she bought them a delay on the Baron, which hopefully gives them some room. Jinx just hit her 2-item crit spike, which is a pretty sizable increase in damage. 40% crit chance, cracking damage, i.e. crit amplification.
Yeah, I'd say at this point the only hope that Targon has is this Caitlyn pumping out enough damage, or you know, also Sriracha on.
Caitlyn just won't do enough damage fast enough. Either Camille needs to get... Oh. Nah, he's dead.
Maddie Patty, please don't do it to him like this, Maddie.
Dead.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what I was saying about their comp, is like they have so much reliable CC. Like Nautilus doesn't even have to chain CC somebody. He sees a target in range, presses R, and walks away. And if Xerath presses R, he can just kill a target off that alone. Yeah. That's enough to kill a squishy. With ease. Maddie only has to hit about half his shots at this point, really. But at level 16 that he's getting very close to, he has at his disposal, I think, it's like 6 or 7 shots rank 3 ult.
Yeah, looking at the XP here.
Red team's turret has been
switch to Streamlabs now.
He also just hit his death cap spike, so he is enormous.
Yes.
You can see how the gold has shifted so much too. Arcane's fallen all the way down to the bottom.
I think actually,
level.
Matty Patty, is it say that he's literally like 1 XP away from level?
I think so, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there it is. He just dinged 16. He did also just use his ult though, but that's a moot point. I'm not sure it'll matter.
Well played to Bilgewater for drafting Matty Patty. You are definitely.
I don't have the energy for it, but I would give you a sarcastic clap right now.
Sarah does have to look out though. She's almost getting Event Horizons out of there.
King is using Excited to heal the rift like an onion, taking down the outer towers one by one.
Yeah, the only Jinx super late game right now is probably the most broken thing in the game, actually.
They're looking to force a fight if they can, because I think they win it even under tower with the Xerath fire support, especially when his ult comes back up. So if they get like 1 or 2 kills, a Jinx can snowball the passive into a bunch of towers and inhibitor very quickly.
You just really cannot let you really cannot let Jackie have Jinx, because she's super safe passive laner, and no matter how much you shut her down, you know,
They must have deemed the risk worth it for whatever reason.
half the attempts will maybe fail. The successful attempts won't really matter, because eventually she's going to get to that point, and then once she gets to that point, Jinx just takes over and she gets very excited. Poor Arcane Havoc, dude. I think he was 3-0 at one point in this game.
Well, now he's got his Infinity Edge, but it might be a little bit of a too late issue.
And Jinx is approaching close to the, looking like a Rune's Hurricane. And, you know, if a 12-1 Xerath wasn't a problem enough, a 3 out of Jinx just kind of seals the deal for Targon there.
They are hanging around. Oh, she's doomed. The Maokai ult lands, there's no surviving it. And with these two dying and Jinx snowballing her passive, I think that's going to be the fight, and possibly an inhibitor as well. That's going to cost the dragon, for sure. Unless they get a magical kill on, like, 3 people here. Oh, he does get the Jinx over the wall with a really nice Camille ult there. He's going to pick her off for free.
Matty Patty inking in. Insta-killing the cow, like
This is where it gets messy. He does manage to clean up the Gnar as well. I don't know if he can get out of it. No, he can't. The point-and-click CC and then getting smote out of existence by Xerath will be enough.
Yeah, they're just way too far ahead.
He's got his Hullbreaker now, but the problem is I'm not sure he can afford to split. Yeah, look at that Xerath damage.
No way. This could actually...
Yeah, see? 2 shots brought him down to 10% HP.
No way. I kind of want to rewind that, because I missed literally all of the damage that happened.
I think Matty missed all but 2. If he landed 1 more, he would have killed him.
Alright, Caitlyn is here, full HP. Matty Patty, blood in his eyes. Hits 1, misses 2, misses 3, misses 4. Hits, oh my god! Oh god,
Yeah, see what I mean?
Fucking terrible.
The damage is disgusting.
He hit 2 out of like 6 or 7, I don't even know how many they get, but that was gross. Barely
Once he gets the voice staff, it will be a 2-tap on the Caitlyn. If he's got Ludens up, 2 ult shots will kill her.
Really
Luck
gross.
has her focused now.
Oh my, shut down from the Camille onto the Xerath, that's pretty
the Xerath! Big 1k!
Aiden coming
And
in
the 10
clutch
Meta
for the
stacks
team.
gone.
Can
So he did buy a
can I get
Hullbreaker, which
some,
would imply that he wants to split.
At this point, I think that's your only hope. You're never winning the fight against them.
Yep, doubly so indeed. Like the Hydra plus Hullbreaker is some pretty quintessential split push stuff, and this looks like a fight that's about to go poorly. Because they can't kill the Nautilus fast enough.
Lilia getting a big sleep on the 2 tanks, nothing else, but they do trade.
That's the reset. Look how much longer they live when Xerath isn't annihilating them.
To be fair, this is when you want to fight. When that Xerath is down, you might have a
Yeah, but they're
a
fighting
chance.
too close to their tower, so unless they can reliably dive and kill the Jinx, it's still not a good fight. There's just too much CC involved. And the Lilia just doesn't do enough damage to kill anything quickly. It'll take her too long.
Yeah, and I kind of don't agree with the. I don't know. I think it's kind of past building MR stage of.
I think he's getting the Banshees to. Well, he's getting the Banshees to help himself not get point-click deleted by like Nautilus or Maokai to make it at least a little harder for one of them to just like press a point-click CC on him and then he just gets erased off the map. Yeah. Banshees gives him that layer of insurance.
Just praying for the Lux, Caitlyn, Camille damage to be enough. That's fair. Can't really get close to this team without being insta-CC'd and insta-killed.
Yep. Xerath ult.
I love how the directed camera just stays on Xerath during that whole thing. Come on.
Oh, fancy feet. Nah, she's still dead. Okay,
Right,
well, she walked back one too many times.
Big trouble here. Runs away with the.
If he's quick enough with the scuttle speed, maybe he makes it.
Hit that sleep. No, sleep is not up. Probably was not enough follow-up anyways, regardless. But if you can get a sleep on the Xerath, it's absolutely worth doing.
Bilgewater may have a really good flank here, or they might do it to get this, where they're split up and then get collapsed on either side.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused why
that's gonna be the barrier.
Targon's top in support. I'm sorry. I'm choking on hot sauce right now. Not sure why they were up there so far up, unless they were looking for some miracle flank, but it's gonna be Baron going over to the Bilgewater there, and not looking good for Targon for the rest of this game. They are down over 10k gold at this point. That's illegal.
He's dead.
Can I get like a ban in the? I don't know. That was cheating. That was 3 Xerath ult things insta killing the Lux thing. Not there.
Xerath gets so much value if his teammates can force his targets to move in a single direction. Like a Maokai ult, for example, forces his targets to run in a single direction, and they can't really afford to stop moving or they get snared.
Or, just point click Nautilus ult and then get knocked out anyways.
A valiant effort with the Camille there to dodge the Nautilus depth charge, but at that point they have so much CC it almost doesn't matter.
Hey, you know what? Sirach did just get another 1,000 gold shutdown to increase his the gold tab by quite a bit more.
Maddie buying 100% crit chance on there. 60% crit chance.
Yeah, that 1,000 gold shutdown guaranteed him second place in the gold graph.
It helped, it just wasn't enough.
The
rest of the team was also too far ahead. I mean, look at the gold difference, right? 12,000. I think the point where you surpass the you can't salvage this anymore is like half that. A little less than half that, actually.
My question for you is, what beats Matty Patty Xerath? Is there something that beats it?
Dive. Dive, dive, dive.
I feel like he still somehow finds a way to not die to the dive. I don't know how he does it.
I mean, yeah, but at that point it comes down to an execution thing, right? There's only so much hard counter you can do to Xerath, and to be fair, he does kind of suck at dealing with dive champions. Even with as dire of a position as they were in, the Camille was still able to threaten him and got him a couple of times.
Yep. Yeah, I'll
so
give you that. I'll give it to Sirach. He barely didn't kill him that first fight that I watched. And then he was successfully able to kill him 2 times after that. I think this Camille pick is very big.
Part of the problem was they were playing a split push like pick comp and into a team that they couldn't really pick, at least against multiple tanks, because neither Lux nor Caitlyn are particularly effective tank busters, so it takes them a very long time to kill something like a Nautilus or a Maokai. And they also lack the hard commit dive burst damage you need to kill stuff like it. Like if you want to deal with the Jinx Xerath backline, you need dive.
Assassins.
You need stuff like Zac, you need assassins, things like that can just jump past the tanks and go for them. Because those champions are very not good at defending themselves. They need to be protected.
I agree. I wish I didn't fuck up the entire first part of that cast and I could see how the early game went. I bet.
Well, to be fair, if it weren't for me and you, I'm not sure anybody would be casting this. So
fair enough. So that's why I don't feel too bad about being so bad, is because who else is going to do it? But regardless, it did look like Targon's bot lane had the upper edge for majority of that game, had the lead, and then it just kind of fell away from them towards the mid and late game. All right, so I assume that was game one, and we are getting into game two here. And
Feels likely.
with that
With me coming
said,
to grab some water. I'll be right back.
all right, I will wait to ask my super crazy question after.
Actually, here, ask her before you go, or before I go.
Well, yeah. So while Targon's still listening, what can they do in draft to fix this? I'll take that as a yes.
Honestly, they could try banning it if they're struggling to deal with it. But there isn't usually a champion you struggle to deal with unless you basically don't have the tools to deal with them. But that also revolves around drafting around them a little bit and things like that. That also comes down to people's champion pools, execution of their comp on the map, things like that, right?
Yep.
Um,
The problem with
as
Matty
far
Patty
as
though,
yeah,
he's like the master of all these like bitch champs like Seraphine, Lux, Zerath. He's gonna use every ban on Matty Patty and just let Grant go to town.
yeah. I mean, that that's basically a two threat comp, right? With the Jinx and the Xerath is clearly the bigger problem. So that's the kind of thing where ideally you'd want to dive comp into a backline comp or like a front to back team fight comp like that, and ideally you'd want to jump past the fact that they have three tanks and just murk their backline. Because if the Xerath dies, especially if the Jinx is struggling to get a reset, their whole comp falls apart. Right? They can't function if their carries die first because the tanks can't do enough on their own to
Yeah,
clean up a team fight.
and we kind of saw that in the Chemtech game I casted a couple hours ago, where they had like a two threat team, and everything else
Which
was
can work
tanks.
really well if one or two of the threats get extremely fed, or
Yep.
if the enemy team lacks the tools to kill your threats anyway.
Right. Exactly.
But it's a lot harder. Like, it's easy enough to peel off a single Camille, but if you're dealing with, like, Camille, Zac, Zed, or something like that, suddenly it gets considerably more tricky to make sure your carries don't die. Especially champions that are as reliant on their teammates for survival as stuff like Xerath and Jinx, who basically really have their flash cooldowns, and that's about it.
Well said.
So, long story short, ban it, or pick more dive, or the other option, actually, is also that Xerath doesn't really leave lane early. So you can also do something around the concept of picking a better early game roaming champion and trying to impacting the map before Xerath starts to get online. Because Xerath is not very good at setting himself up, besides just being like really good, having really good aim, but that comes down to a player-to-player thing.
See,
And also relies on your target's dodging ability.
the thing is, once Zerath hits 6, he doesn't even have to roam. He literally just presses R for mid lane and roams that way.
He does still have to walk halfway down the river at level 6 for what it's worth.
Alright, fair enough. Whatever. You're right.
And early game Xerath just doesn't do that much damage. Not to mention he does make himself very vulnerable when he ults, right?
We're talking Matty Patty Zerath here. He don't not do damage. I don't know how he do it, but he don't not
Well,
do damage.
I mean, that's just good farm and snowballing kills. If you have money and you spend money on damage, you're going to do damage. But Xerath's base damages are not that crazy high. He does rely on a couple of items to really get rolling, unless he snowballs a metric shit ton of money.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm just kind of memeing at this point, but still. All right, let's see what we got for the next draft, game number 2. I'll let you go do what you were gonna do.
Yep, I will be right back.
We have the spectator link here. Let's get that placed in here. I also fixed my aspect ratio, so this is gonna actually work now. Oh, hold on, everybody. I'm getting an invite to an ARAM. We're gonna have to put this game on pause while I go play that. I need 3 monitors to be able to stream. I've decided it's way too hard with 2 monitors. Thank you everybody for sticking with us during the I don't know, it was like what, 5 or 10 minutes of some random ass game that I don't even know who I'm spectating. I am watching the spectate link. We have Wild Uncharted Bilgewaters versus Targon Daddy's Cummies. Oh my god, what the... Okay. Targon Daddy's Cummies is gonna take a win off of here. I can feel it.
I'm glad I arrived just to hear that. I regret everything.
Yeah, I didn't come up with a name, but I will repeat it multiple times for value.
Why am I not surprised? Knowing who's on that team, I'm not surprised at all that they came up with this name. Jesus Christ.
Eric's asking what is built over in Ionia play. Who are those teams?
That would be my team, and I think we play on Friday, Merrick. Friday at 5:30 should be our match. That's the current tentative.
And there you have it. Wise words of somebody who knows actually who's playing this tournament, unlike me who's trying to cast otherwise. I want to see if I can get Twitch chat inside of the capture here. Isn't that something you can do? Or do you have to like download something? Oh, it's a widget. Yes. Alright, so must be logged in to use widgets. Sure. Oh, yeah, I never got the Boost Bash login info. So that'll be for another day when I get better at streaming. I'm trying to learn, you know. You learn by failing, and I've been failing a lot, so there's a lot of learning going on.
A constantly improving process is what that means.
Thank you. What are the wise words from shoot, what is it? Dyrus? Wise words from Dyrus. To lose is to improve.
If you do lots of one, you're probably doing lots of the other too.
I don't even know what my Streamlabs is doing. I think I fucked the stream up, actually. I might have to reboot it. Oh no. Is it actually even playing anymore? Oh no, please. Yeah, I totally fucked it up. Skip. Skip. Cancel. Skip. Alright, we're back. There's a big match tomorrow, says Merrick. Zon versus Vandal City. That is a big match. Those are like the 2 Chemtech teams I think are pretty stacked. I'm not even sure who's going to win that one. My money is kind of on Edgar's team because I've seen him do some work in Hextech. But Zon's got some pretty big names as well. Looking at the Hextech lobby here, we are just kind of sitting at the waiting. Nobody is ready up just yet. In the meantime, I will harass some people. Oh, we got an R from Grant. Grant was Sorry, everybody. Grant was spacing out. It's okay. It's to be expected. I've literally been spacing out this entire stream, so we got a pasta man R. We are ready to kick off game 2 draft.
Let's see where this goes.
Pick and bans. So I'm looking at the pick and bans from the last game. You had already looked at them.
We'll see if this game changes those plans.
Have their sides changed? I already don't remember. No, yeah, they definitely changed sides. So side select is different. We got the counter pick coming in for Targon this time around. Last game, Targon had banned Yone, Katarina, Rammus on their first 3. And Bilgewater had banned Rengar, Kane, and Graves. But now that they see Pasta Man is in the mid lane, do they change it up?
Let's see.
I did hear somebody on Targon is a Rengar, I don't know, really good Rengar player, like rank 1 something Rengar? I don't know. Very good Rengar player. Do not let him have Rengar. And on Targon's side, they still do not want to see the Silas or Katarina. Fair, you always regret not banning the Katarina against Matty Patty. And the same 3 bans coming out of Bilgewater as well. The bans are a little bit different on Targon's side. Instead of banning Yone and Rammus, they have banned Silas and Caitlyn. They still give Jackie the Jinx though. I mean, I know Jackie's been killing it on the Caitlyn, but still Jinx is way overpowered right now. You do not want to give her the Jinx. I think that is a mistake. I would have left.
Yeah.
I would have left open both ADCs and picked the other, if anything.
Jenkins, the lock, huh? Oh, let's see.
Targon actually getting some backline access with the Zac here.
Ah, maybe they're listening. Jinx doesn't have any natural escapes for a Zac that doesn't include the word Gale Force, so.
And if I see Jackie building Gale Force on Jinx, I'm gonna be upset because that doesn't sound very good.
That'll be funny because she'll be able to dodge the Zac impact, but then she won't be able to kill him.
Exactly. Oh, and then we got Arcane Havoc on his signature Booze Bash pick, the Ashe Duty Arcane Havoc. I think he did really decently well as he possibly could have on the Caitlyn in that kind of game.
Your boy switching off the Caitlyn to pick something even more utility heavy. Ashe's damage scales decently well. She's kind of a super late game hyper scaling monster type thing.
I mean,
and her early game is surprisingly good. Her mid game is not that great though. She kind of struggles mid game because her damage doesn't spike fast enough.
That's the problem though. I was looking at some tier list videos and ADC tier list. Ashe was like OP tier / S tier for so long, but this whole meta has changed to like no more snowballing and mid game is the game. If you can get to your mid to late, then you win. And Jinx just has that.
Her power in mid game comes mostly from her CC and utility, right? Which, to be fair, is always useful. But if her team has enough damage and things like that to follow up on a good arrow, then it very well might be enough. And it's not like she doesn't do damage mid game. It's just she doesn't do comparable damage to something like a Jinx until she hits late game. And she does shred single targets a little quicker than Rocket Jinx, but Rocket Jinx wipes teams faster.
Ooh, okay, we got the Jarvan pick coming up from Bilgewater, and that's
Kha'Zix's jungle
bad news for Ashe. Oh, and I don't really love the Kha'Zix pick either. They're like picking patch 13.19 or whatever the patch.
Yeah, I'm a little curious to see if they can make the AD assassin jungler work because granted, Jarvan's also not super great, but his kit's a little more useful than Kha'Z even from behind. But we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just way more utility, and still, I think Jarvan scales pretty good.
I will say Janna makes the game a little bit different because she's less of an engagey support and more of a peeling enchanter. She is probably one of the best disengaged supports in the game, which is going to make it considerably harder to engage on that Jinx with the Zac.
Yeah, I do think that the support meta has changed from like super aggressive tanky boy engage supports to more of like a enchanter slash like mage caster supports.
Noted. I don't know if that's a Zac top or a Zac support or what's going on there, but I guess we'll see how that plays out.
Who is the top laner for Targon?
Alric, Aiden.
Ooh,
The Zareth ban.
you never know what's gonna come out of Aiden, but with the Zac, I would like to see some sort of engage follow up with the Zac. You don't really want to play disengage with that in Kha'Zix.
The cat and the Zareth banned. Let's see if Maddie reverts to something like Jace or Lux or picks something else.
You know, this could be the Lux picks coming out of Matty Petty. I think it would work very well with their comp.
The Jax ban. Okay, they're denying some top lane champions because
Maybe
they're not. Maybe they know that the Zac is support. I'm not sure what their support's pool is.
maybe they go with the Lux mid lane pick again for Pasta Man.
Also an option.
To
It
take
it
that
does
away.
decently well. It's super good with Ash Arrow, obviously, and it's
Yep.
decent with
Yeah,
Zac.
you can't like not have the chance to follow up on any engage when you have Lux ult. So, yeah, and that takes it away from Matty Patty as well, and I think that's a pretty good takeaway.
Let's see what Matty Patty picks here. Oriana. Ooh, okay. They went for the combo setup. Okay. There's a couple of ways Matty could have picked here, depending on what he wanted his team to do. He could have picked potentially an assassin if he wanted to follow the Jarvan in and just play like a we can engage harder than you can comp kind of thing, and just trade backlines. He could have picked something more of a poke mage type thing, and then play in the backline with the Jinx and use the Jarvan's CC to burst down targets that get caught.
Yeah, I wouldn't have hated the Seraphine. I know he's pretty known for the mid Seraphine pick here, but the Oriana
Or
it
you could
does
pick,
well for like kind of
yeah.
both angles, the counter like defensive angle, and also you know if Jarvan goes in, you have the ball to follow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went for the follow up on the Jarvan, while also being able to protect his backline, which is a good option. But it's worth noting that Oriana has a lot of the same weaknesses as Jinx,
Yeah,
in the sense that
and
she will be vulnerable to things like Zac engages, Kha'Zix assassinations, and of course just getting hit by a Lux rotation.
I really like the Akshan pick here. Maybe try to get some sort of crazy advantage going top lane. Punish this Gnar. It's not a very good laner. I mean, it's decent laner, but like it can be punished.
Akshan?
Yeah, we got the
Akshan's a
Akshan.
lane bully. Akshan's a hardcore lane bully.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's punish this top lane. Try to get a lead somewhere going on because I don't see it happening anywhere else except for top lane for them right now. But with the Akshan
Akshan
pick,
can,
absolutely
yes.
possible with Akshan on top. It's huge.
And of course the res potential can be pretty crazy. I guess we'll find out where that goes. It'll be an interesting matchup for sure.
Yeah, I definitely.
Both champions, top lane I think will be the volatile matchup. Mid will be mostly a farming matchup unless either one of them plays like an idiot, overextends, and dies. But neither champion should have the potential to kill each other unless they get hit by a little bit too much, especially at level 6.
So,
But top lane, because if it comes down to whoever gets the
support,
lead.
by the way, or is it Lux?
I'm guessing it's Zac support.
Yeah, that
Fear controls the
If I had to guess, I would see Zac support. Yeah.
pretty aggressive bot lane. I could definitely see that paying off if it's played correctly and Janna doesn't smurf the disengaging.
It's not super difficult to interrupt a Zac engage is more the issue. Like,
That's true. That's
it's going to be kind of hard to land it unless, you know, that... Oh.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean that Janna pick was very good into the Zac support pick then if they saw that coming. It looks like it's Arcane's bedtime, so we are going to get an early surrender vote. Yes, here we go. Okay, we got ours in the chat. The draft was done and done. Yep. So all we're gonna be doing is waiting for that. And now, while that's happening, I'm going to set up this in-game thing. So on this side is going to be Targon. This side is going to be Bilgewater. The logos are going to be.
To darkness.
They're going to be two physicals.
Now I'm angry.
Yep. So
End of the line.
either way, Nars top. Yeah, these are not in here yet. I downloaded the new program. It's a really
You
really
don't
cool
have to be
tool
afraid
for
of me.
broadcasting league games, but I mean, I have no clue what I'm doing. It makes it not as cool. So while we wait for pick and ban and the 3-minute delay and also the remix, apparently.
One day they'll manage, I believe.
Well, do you want to do some Crazy Eights or some sort of Discord game while we wait? I mean, I already got my ass beat by Sarah in Crazy 8, so.
Well, let's see if they can do it right the third time.
Yeah, we still got the 3-minute delay.
You don't have to be afraid of me.
End of the line.
You're scared. Good to know.
Yeah, this is some Chef Showdown. I've never played this in my entire life. I can guarantee it's gonna be pretty. How do I share my phone screen? There we go.
You are right to secure my
Say you want to
papers.
try some of this weird ass game I never played?
I don't even know how it works.
Angry.
Same.
I won't be denied.
Or we could play Uno if you prefer.
Let's play this one. How do I join?
I think
I
you
see.
click on something. Yeah, you got it. Wait, am I by myself? Hold on, can I get back? Go back, I don't want to do this by myself. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna leave it to activity, I'm gonna rejoin. Alright. No. Unlock for everyone here in Boost Bash. No. Screw that. Okay, apparently this is like too fun of a game. We're not all allowed to play it at once.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's way too fun of a game. So let's go ahead and do boring ass Blazing Eights. I'm completely undefeated. The game between me and Sarah doesn't count. Does it let you join this one?
Let me see. How do I play this?
Okay, you're in here. Cool. Let's start now. Two-player. So it's Uno, but the cards are different. It's how to play Uno without an. Okay, you fucked me. You're definitely winning this one. I had such a good hand.
I don't even know how this game works, my guy.
It's just Uno, but different.
Different indeed.
So now it's waiting for you to select a color because you played a Crazy 8. It's basically a
Oh, I
wild
see.
card. Oh my god. Switch swapping again. Skipped. Skipped again. Oh boy. You draw cards so you can't play no more. Oh no, so close. Hey, is it actually a close game now? Anyone's game? Uno. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yes, you're a bro. Thank you.
Aw, damn it.
Alright, best 2 out of 3, let's go. Wow, maybe I shouldn't have given you my amazing hand. Uno.
Okay then. I see how it is.
Alright, game has started, so the Saved by the Bell. Unless... Nah, yeah, I'll send this shit. Wait, pick my color, pick my color. Yes, you're a bro.
Fuck.
Alright, good game. It's okay. I lost equally as bad as Sarah. It's a little bit.
I have no idea how that game works. So.
Good, good.
Alrighty.
Here
Ooh,
we
the
are.
call starts. Okay, let's see where this
All
goes.
Start is heavily nerfed.
Welcome to
I don't
Summoner's
like it at
Rift.
all. Dorns is OP as fuck right now. Please play Dorns.
True, but is good for money. If you want money.
But if you're playing like a I want to kill somebody lane with a Zac support, maybe you go with Dorns Blade.
Granted, the Jinx went call too.
Yeah, they both went
Outside invade.
which I don't like. I don't like it.
They'll see it coming though, and they'll easily back off. They do leave a ward on the red buff. Let's see how that affects the passing.
Alright, so we
Minions have
are
spawned.
getting in with Streamlabs here.
Interesting to take the heal on Lux, actually. I find that interesting to take. Over things like teleport or ignite.
Oh wow, yeah, heal Lux. I mean, if anything, go barrier, but
I mean, heal's rarely bad. It's just an interesting choice to take. It does, deny you the cross-map coverage that TP gives. And it's arguably better in some situations, but I would argue that TP is usually better in those same situations. But heal can be easier to use properly sometimes, or to get the most value out of. And of course, there is the aspect that it makes your 2v2 significantly better, which if they're planning to take a bunch of 2v2s early game,
oh, wait,
might be relevant.
I'm using the wrong thing. Hold on, let me go back.
Having a heal for yourself and your jungler can actually flip the fight, especially if it's a close one. But meanwhile, it's going to be a relatively chill start, trading some poke. Mid lane's going to be the most poke-heavy lane, I think. While they're hurling light and orbs at each other.
I'm in full stuff mode right now. There we go.
Valen gets the level 2 advantage, goes in, gets kind of denied. They get a not great trade-off, but it's something, I guess. That Ash thing where she pokes people from just outside the range and is super annoying. Very effective, well done. Akshan sets up a freeze. Oh. Now, let's find out if Nara can break the freeze or not, because this might become a snowballing gold lead for an Akshan, and that's a very dangerous spot to put yourself in. He is thinning out the wave to attempt to maintain the freeze. I don't know how much farm is. It's kind of hard to deny farm to a Gnar because he's ranged unless you have enough pressure to threaten a kill, which Akshan could technically do, but easier said than done. Looks like Jarvan's going to be trying an interesting lane gank at level 3, although Akshan might be a little too close to his tower to easily jump. This is also one of the matchups where being Mega Gnar is not necessarily in your favor, because being melee into a ranged champion is obviously not great, and it makes those... It provides Akshan opportunities to trade relatively unimpeded, and that's how you can build advantages in lane. Jarvan's going to look for a gank mid on the overextended Lux. She is shading towards the bottom side of the lane, so she's out of range of Jarvan EQ.
Yeah,
If she overextends,
I'm not
she's
sure
all
how
picked off.
I'm not sure how I feel about the call on the Akshan either. I mean, I guess it's kind of a little bit hard to get solo kills onto a Gnar lane. It's not as easy as some matchups that Akshan has. And you're definitely going to be getting your CS here.
And Akshan does scale admirably well, from the sheer fact that he tends to build crit skill well, so... It's worth noting that the time Grant spent bouncing between top and mid looking for ganks is time he spent not farming. You can see the farm difference starting to show with the fact that the Kha'Zix is going to be 3 camps ahead. And there's nothing for Grant to steal in the red side jungle.
And we're looking at Kha'Zix stealing the rafters away right here and getting some deep vision as well. Really big. Kha'Zix,
So Kha'Zix is going to be, after he clears this, he's going to be at almost double the Jarvan's farm, and is going to be up a significant amount of XP, because he's already level 4. Jarvan should hit 4 off the, actually he might, I'm not sure exactly how much XP jungle camps give. I don't know if this is enough for him to hit 4, but I think it's just barely not. So by the time he reaches his chickens, he's going to find not those chickens there. And now Kha'Zix might hit level 5 if he manages to steal the Krugs as well, and Jarvan's still stuck in level 3, and that's a not good spot to be with the Jarvan.
Looking at the XP overlay that I have...
Kha'Zix is going to look for a fight here. He does have the level advantage.
Kha'Zix is well over 1 level above Grant right now.
Also worth noting that Jarvan is a super front-loaded champion. Once he uses the EQW, like, he's got nothing left. He's effectively not a champion for about 6 to 7 seconds. He's stuck on autos. And Kha'Zix has lower cooldowns early, and not to mention being a level up. He goes back in. He won't have the isolation, but he will steal a couple of camps there, which is a nice gold. He does get caught by the CC though.
Both of them, Kha'Zix dying for first blood towards the Jinx. He's getting very excited here, but it's still just a call.
Is it enough to run down? Okay.
Akshan finding the solo kill in the top lane against the Gnar.
Ooh. Oh, and gets flashed too. Okay. And now the call is suddenly extremely valuable.
Okay, so Jinx getting 2 kills bot lane
is bad.
Not good.
Part of that was the mid lane rotation there, which is like Maddie rotated there and Sarah didn't, and that kind of showed in the fight how much difference obviously having a champion there versus not having one can make. Maddie will also looks like he'll get to push this wave out and get his recall off, and Aiden gets out barely alive and gets away with it. His wave is in a not a spectacular spot, but honestly he's got a nice decent gold lead.
I mean, that's the power of mid priority there. I mean, if you get the first push and the first look into a big fight like that bot lane, it
can make a massive difference.
If you don't have your mid lane there, it don't matter if they show up late or push a wave in. It's
worth noting that
he's able to get there just in time.
Yep. Worth noting that the advantage for the jungler still exists with the huge CS lead he has on the Targon.
Yeah.
Because like they're like clearing sides, right? But the fact like every camp you steal from the opposing jungler is like a +1 camp to you and a -1 camp to the enemy jungler, and that shows really heavily in the XP and the XP numbers.
I'd say that's the only thing, the only shining light that Targon has here.
Oh.
In any of that exchanges, Kha'Zix is keeping up massively in the farm, way out.
They do get the rotation priority on this scuttle, but the mid laners do have level 6. Oh, the ult hits the Kha'Zix, he jumps out, and okay, they're gonna trade some poke, and that's about it.
They are going for that early dragon for Bilgewater.
This is honestly a really good take, because they saw the Kha'Zix get dangerously low, right? And he can't really heal. It's worth noting that Lux still has her ult, but it is kind of hard to outdamage. Oh, Grant doesn't have smite. It's possible for a steal, because they've got the ward on this. She can see the HP bar. She's getting pressured, though, and she's gonna dive. Yeah. Okay. Sarah had a little bit of okay. Oh,
right,
Kha'Zix with the
Kha'Zix
steal.
Actually able to steal the dragon away from Bilgewater.
Sarah was doing a little bit of looking at the others, like not looking at where her character was standing, because Maddie was hitting her, and she was, looking at the dragon HP bar to look for a steal. So a little bit of map awareness issue there, but it happens. She did trade flashes with Maddie. He did get the kill, but he did have to flash for it, which may be relevant. Kha'Zix getting the dragon is extremely good. They're still behind on gold, I think. Yeah, by a decent chunk there, but getting that dragon is a huge help. It does ease the burden a little, at least.
Yeah, I think Kha'Zix's coming in huge for Targon this game, absolutely, because any lead that actually Bilgewater does have a lead, and it's almost coming even just from the Kha'Zix alone, hitting 6 already, almost double the CS already at 8 minutes over.
Did you go claws? He did go claws. Okay, he's gonna use this level 6 advantage to get the Herald.
Yeah, that claws level up makes jungling like a breeze.
It's worth noting that Herald provides a lot of gold too. I think it's 300 on kill for the person that claims the kill, so most likely the jungler here, and then provides an additional.
Got nerfed from 200 to 100 actually.
Okay, so it provides a little less. And now the plates provide 125, and I think Herald usually gets a couple of plates. So this still represents a decent 325 to. Okay, yeah, it's 200 plus 20. Okay. So 220 plus 250. It's roughly 500 gold, which is not a bad take.
Orianna,
they're gonna use their pressure.
Zach support getting solo killed by the Maddie Orianna there. Sean going in very aggressively onto Orianna here.
Well, she doesn't have ult, so he's gonna look for a very aggressive trade.
Do it. Barely surviving. Maddie Fatty special, just surviving with 1 HP like always.
That's unfortunate.
Getting finished off by Postman in the mid lane.
There we go, she claims the shutdown. That's also huge to get that gold swing going a little bit back in the right direction, hopefully. Because Kha'Zix is still fishing, he's looking for blood.
Yeah, this Kha'Zix completely taking over the game.
Does he take
over the topside jungle here.
I was curious to see if he'd take a jump over the wall.
Engage from the Zac support, getting 2 members with the knockup and the Qs. Not really any follow-up to be had, and Jackie just, okay, missing the ult. Thankfully for Targon there, because all that engage, it was very beautiful, but with no damage to follow up, it's all
Kha'Zix back to yoink in the blue. Jarvan is looking for a potential juicy dive bot lane here on this very low bot lane.
Kha'Zix is just feasting on the Jarvan's jungle right now. If nothing crazy happens anywhere else on the side of the map, Kha'Zix again coming in clutch, like just getting a huge advantage.
He gets the Orianna to come down with him, and this looks like it's going to be a 4-man dive, and these two are about to die. Run! Okay, they do see it coming. The Zac might be dead.
Zac was able to get out with the slingshot, barely from the Jarvan ulted and everything, but
the Ori ulted there too, they both missed. I think that was an Ori ult, was it not? Oh, no, it wasn't. I thought I watched that go off. Never mind.
No,
okay, it was just a
Ori
Jarvan
did not ult, but either way, it would have missed the... Possibly, I don't know, maybe would have pulled him right out of the slingshot, I'm not sure, but that's still plates for Bilgewater's bot lane, and CS missed for the Ashe. It's pretty huge, but
money, Herald mid lane though.
But Targon's not sleeping on the opposite side of the map. They get Herald, they drop it mid, they take the entire topside jungle of Jarvan. They're getting advantages where they need it.
They might be able to get the tower. They're gonna go for it. Can they claim first tower? Oh, they do. Look at the gold. It's an advantage now. Oh, the flash, and they get out. They get away with the money. Remember the CS difference and the gold difference I was talking about? Look at the difference in items now between Kha'Zix and Jarvan.
It's massive. That is the jungle meta right there. You don't gank anymore. It's all gold clear. If you gank, you better goddamn hope that it gives you something, because you're gonna be behind.
Akshan's Cull is now stacked as well, and he's got his ship finished, so he has like some very good push pressure against a Gnar who struggles with wave clear, especially matching up with a Shiv.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And honestly, Havoc's in a pretty decent spot, all things said and done. Like, obviously, the Jinx is ahead, but the Ashe is not in a bad spot. It could be considerably worse.
Yeah, Jinx is about to finish her Cull. Ashe is a little bit behind, 2 ways behind, a little bit more than that. Orianna sitting patiently in the bush, waiting for a
They do. He doesn't know. Okay, he's gonna realize the warded when the minions aggro him. Okay. Dragon spawning though, so let's see. Kha'Zix is recalling right now, hopefully to come down and look for a pressure on that dragon potentially. Akshan is in a good enough spot to lane by himself relatively comfortably. So this might come down to a 4v4 if no TPs go off.
I got you, Zach.
Zach engage a little. Zach might be a little presumptuous, overestimating his tankiness this early in the game. Lux very out of position here. She's dead.
Big engage onto the Orianna, getting 2 knocked up.
Oh, the flash. Okay. There's a really good Ash arrow. Oh, the combo follow.
Oh, that's 2 down. 2 down for.
And they just run them down. If the Jinx can't get a kill, okay, she flashes. She gets a kill.
Right now, not gonna let this Zach die. Instead of throw right there.
Charges in, makes sure the Zac doesn't go down, and Jinx is now out of mana and can't really use Rocket Form reliably anymore, and they're forced to back off and give up the Dragon, and that is as you can see, a pretty sizable gold lead for Targon now. They flipped that around pretty reliably. Nice play. That was a really good arrow too. The Ash arrow hit the Orianna, and he didn't get the ult. That fight went off without an Orianna ult going off, which I think would have made the difference, honestly. So that was a really good arrow, guaranteeing them a pick, but relatively retaliation-free.
Yeah, Zach flashing on top also to follow up with his ult going.
Yeah, Zach was making really good use of his passive, knowing he had passive up, flashing on top of them to cause a bunch of disruption.
Look at this, Kha'Zix stealing red buff away from Jarvan. Jarvan doesn't even have a jungle right now, and they're not even that far behind to where he should be allowed to.
Look at the CS lead now in the jungle.
It's just a huge jungle difference at the moment, unfortunately, for Jarvan.
And during that dragon fight, the Ka traded his flash for the Jinx. The Jinx needs her flash a lot more than Ka needs his. Which means the next time Kha'Zix finds the Jinx, she may very well die unless she has Janna somewhere very close by to help.
Oh my god, Jinx! I don't know how Jackie does this. She just threw a random ass Jinx ult and killed Zach. I don't even know where that came from. I wasn't paying attention apparently.
I could guess where he was recalling and just went for it.
That's another kill for the Jinx. 3-0-0, 150 gold shutdown and a 20 CS lead for the Jinx. That's not what you want to see if you're planning to take this game late.
Gnar overextending a little bit. Realizing that's all fun and games until Akshan deletes half your health bar in 3 autos. Especially with the Tabi now. Like, Triforce is a pretty good item, but it doesn't really outmatch, like, the gold lead that Aiden has right now in the Akshan. And also Akshan's kit is pretty good too.
Like,
and the Vamp Scepter actually makes a huge difference.
Oh, good flash from Maddie Patty. Being able to dodge the Ash ult. Surely a kill, but able to trade 1-for-1.
He does get the kill. They made sure that for the Herald though, because the jungler did just show himself bot side, which means they will be outnumbered on the top side fight. They may try and run interference. Yeah, it's gone. It depends on if they want to take a fight or not as well, but they did also use both of their ults bot side to pick off the Orianna, so they might just trade the Herald for the Orianna and then just call it even there.
I'd say that's a net positive for Bilgewater getting the Herald over that. Maddie Patty's able to trade 1-for-1 in the 1v3 game.
Lux has their Ludens now, so does Ori.
Zach and Kha'Zix trying to do a cheeky little bush camp here. Hoping for a squishy little Janna to walk their way. Maybe a Jinx.
Oh, which she might? No, she won't. Went the other way.
Oh, they're about to walk over a ward though. Are they gonna get spotted? They are. They're spotted, and Maddie Patty and Jinx and Janna are all collapsing.
If they don't collapse this properly though, they might just die here.
Ash
like...
is able to take out the Orianna before it's too late. Janna is a little bit too far up, and
a long-range fusion cannon from Sarah coming down and just melting.
Yeah, big
oh!
Able to pick up 2 kills along with a really well-played jumper stopping the Zac from going in. It was almost looking good, but Bilgewater definitely punishing them for the...
Targon overextends, Jinx gets a single kill and cleans up the fight.
Yeah, 5-0-1 on Jackie Jinx at the moment. It's very scary. Oh man, Sarah went for the
kills.
There, no flash on Lux.
Yeah, that was a little ambitious. That's another kill for the Jinx.
The kill on the Jinx, so that would have been a huge shutdown.
Oh.
Yeah, when You're
That's kind of not necessarily a coin flip play to go for, but fair enough.
I mean, you're a flashless Jinx, and there's a Jarvan in the game. You're kind of just not allowed to play the game until you have flash backup or a whole team to back you up.
Akshan slowly grows closer to his Bork, which is a pretty big power spike too. Jinx is extremely accelerated. She has her Infinity Edge already.
Yeah, that's gonna be a scary Jinx already. It's not gonna get any better as time goes on either. They have to be able to get on top of this Jinx. They have to be able to find these Ashe ults on the priority target.
Dragon's coming up.
Kha'Zix is very ahead. The lead is diminishing, but
Uh-oh. Zac might die here. Oh, you flashed us out. You're forced to disengage. Not the best situation, but a situation. Jinx has her flash up now, so she can get out of a hairy situation.
yeah, Dragon number 3 is coming up though. In
The arrow whip.
Dragon number 3 is up. Blue team does have the priority. Kha'Zix looking for like from behind. Zac engages. Nara is able to disengage. Blue team definitely has the position for Dragon here. Is red team gonna be able to stop it? Big ult onto Lux. She has her flash back up now. Zac goes in deep. Dies immediately before he can even get his ult off or anything.
Arvin goes down too though. Nara's about to go Mega, but he gets pinned down and melted from range. He manages to disengage just in time.
Akshan does his pew 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 pew, but Kha'Zix is still there. He's not gonna let them Dragon without paying for it.
The fight's not over yet. They're still hovering around the area. They traded a kill for a kill.
Yeah, I'd say Sarah's doing very good in this middle matchup here. He's actually got a right lead over.
Oh, they catch up the Jinx. There's her flash in exchange and the exhaust. Two defensive summoners blown. She does get out of the little...
Oh my god,
very
huge catch
quick.
from Pasta Man taking out the...
Oh.
Oh my god, Jinx
Nope.
killing the Dragon with her ult.
Oh
Oh,
no.
the third Dragon soul point secured by the overpowered AD carry Jinx. Oh, why give her Jinx?
Honestly though, if you were going to get one of your dragons stolen, I'd rather the Cloud get stolen than the Hex or the Infernal. So it could be worse.
Oh man, that's painful.
Worth noting that...
They fought so hard to get that. They fought so hard to get that Dragon positioning and everything. I wonder, did Kha'Zix have Sway or is Jinx ult that OP?
It might have been, I'm not sure. But, oh, are they making a Baron play with the Shurelias? Or are they looking for picks? Potentially.
With quite a lot of damage at this point in the game.
Worth
and
noting that her and Janna don't have their defensive summoners anymore. Like, they blew the flash and the exhaust when the Kha'Zix caught them. So they'll have to be a little more careful now because a mistake this time means they die. They are setting up an interesting bush cheese, but the hawk shot spots them all. Very nice hawk shot from Arcane. This looks like a potential 4v4 unless either the Orianna or the Akshan feel like TPing up.
Yeah, both side laners right now do have TP.
Looks like Orianna might be looking for a potential teleport if they commit to anything here, but it looks like they've backed off for the time being after having asserted their vision dominance all over the Baron.
The Rock is getting pretty massive actually with the CS.
Yeah, he's very well farmed, has a bit of a kill lead, and he's starting to get very scary. The Jinx is still a bit of a problem though, we'll see where that goes.
Definitely a problem in the bot lane here. They do have the tools to be able to deal with it. It's just not super easy to execute. Especially with a Janna disengaging
Yeah.
and an Orianna shielding.
Deck. That tower's almost gone.
Oh my god, that damage from the Akshan is kind of disgusting.
Yeah, if he gets to trade autos, he wins that fight so fast. You have to be careful though, Orianna does have quite a bit more burst. Looks like they're looking for potential assassination.
Yeah, we see Zac in the bot lane. That's as soon
Yeah.
as they see Zac, they're going on this Baron, and they better.
The Akshan does have teleport. It's worth
This could be
noting
bad.
that.
He trades the kill onto the Zac. Jinx trades the kill onto the jungler. That's guaranteed gotta be the Baron for blue team. Thank God the Rock actually is able to kill the Orianna at the end.
Gets the res off, picks off the tower. Might cost him the Baron though. Let's see though, Sarah doing the Lux thing.
The jungler is still dead.
Ooh, swings out of the way of the rocket.
Wow.
And they do manage to peel them off Baron for now. Wow, the Lux poke was enough along with the Ashes consistent volleys.
I'm really kind of surprised they didn't just keep going for that Baron. Like, what were they so afraid of?
It did cost them, the Kha'Zix did die, but then I'm gonna assume that's why they started it. Oh,
No flap, made their way out of the Jarvan death cave.
that's unfortunate. And then a very unfortunate pick off.
Yeah, they starting up the Baron again, are they? Kha'Zix is up this time around?
That was 2 ults for that though. That was the Jarvan and the Janna ult. And that's very important for Kha'Zix to know.
John still has TP. John is TPing in. Right on top of 2 players though. Oh man, if Orianna ulted there, that oh she didn't have ult. That could have been bad.
Hero misses.
Able to stop the Baron play again. Oh my god, that's just demoralizing for Team
An Orianna damage over the wall. Popped him like a balloon.
Insta killed the Akshan over the wall. Absolutely gross damage coming out of the Orianna there.
Both still looking somewhat even, honestly.
Yeah, very,
All things said and done, the fact there's only a 700 gold difference is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they are feeling in game. If they think the game is still close, or if they think that they're really far behind.
If that Jinx shutdown gets claimed by like anybody, the game's gonna start to flip very quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody but the Zac, I'd say.
Yeah, good point. Are they willing to trade a dragon for the Baron? Can they do it fast enough?
Zac
Maybe
going
the
in,
answer is
getting
no.
basically 2-shot by the Orianna. Oh no, Zac dying for nothing here. It looks like a Baron
This is
angle.
engaged, goes down, and
Why would you get Jack? Too easy.
nothing like their support can't stop dying. The tower's gonna go down for that. The arrow whiffs from the Jinx, easily outruns it with the excited move speed. It seems they're going to claim the dragon. Claim themselves a free Cloud Drake. Still move speed, right? Yeah. Okay.
It's back up, but they did get the second dragon. It's 2 dragons.
Looking for a potential pick off here, but a very well placed Chompers will cut off that avenue of engage. They're looking for a fight now.
Yeah, I mean, Lux and Ashe both have their flash this time. Jarvan's little cage isn't going to stop them completely. This could be a potential winning fight for Targon. Stealing away the blue buff. Oh god, Orianna would not leave. That wasn't scary. I feel like it's anybody's game right now. It's just like the next team fight and the next objective kind of just tells the story. I wonder how much first strike gold we've gotten from this Kha'Zix first strike.
We'll never know.
Only 192 gold, and I don't really love that. It should be more.
They're jockeying around for mid priority while dancing around the Baron.
I like this Kha'Zix. He laughs at every chance he gets. That's exactly what I do all the time.
Aston Gaming.
Alright, Siraj split push needs to come in clutch here. We gotta get somehow... We need to be able to somehow kill this Orianna 1v1, take an objective off of it.
It's gonna be a struggle because she doesn't have damage to 100 to 0 in a combo. Unless he's bought MR. I don't think he has.
I mean, as soon as Akshan's able to like one-tap the Orianna, I mean, it's gonna take an outplay for sure, but...
He's gonna struggle to ever outburst an Orianna. Her damage just happens faster. It more comes down to can Orianna kill him in one rotation or not, and if she can't, he kills her.
Yeah, it's not... Akshan's more of like a sneak-up animation out of split pushing in your face.
But he finds a potentially decent stealth flank here. They're disengaging. It doesn't look like they're gonna catch anybody. Oh? Yeah.
Zac's going in, getting the first of the goal, knocking up one. Wow, Orianna, what in the... just happened, dude? Orianna just evaporated 3 of their members. I didn't even see what happened.
They found their
Run
combo.
for your lives. Nara's splitting bot lane. He doesn't have to clear anymore. Or, oh my god, Daddy is really good. I don't
That was a nasty Jarvan ult too.
I honestly need to rewatch.
They clumped a little too close to the Jarvan and didn't kill him quick enough, so they got the ult off, and then the Orianna ult followed and they all died.
That was really
The end.
gross. Alright, so
It's worth noting they don't have their smite here, and Sarah has ult. And this team's biggest burst is Ori QW. Okay, she doesn't use it early. She's still making them very sketchy. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, she steals it.
Alright, I'm going back to live.
Oh.
That was a fight right there. That's a
Ooh. They're gonna clean house. Oh goodness, that's massive. And of course, as soon as Arcane goes down, Tarek finishes off the Jarvan and reds them right back. That was a nasty steal.
Alright.
Big
Live.
yoink.
Hopefully nothing happens. I'm gonna recall. We're being behind a little bit. I gotta see what happened. Wait, how far did I go back? Holy
Getting some seizing done. The team member's still dead, and Nar is not enough to hold the siege. He gets dove, almost explodes. Ooh, trade splash barely lives.
Alright, so I want to rewatch Awesome Man Baron Steel.
It was awesome. Very spicy.
So
They honestly, they shouldn't have tried the Baron with their Jarvan dead, realistically speaking, because they don't have a tank, one, right? And two, they don't have enough burst to out-secure a Lux. Like the...
Not in this. Lux ult misses the Baron Steel. They stay on it, but Lux is there with the E and the Q and the E and secures the Baron. Ash is there for the cleanup for 2 kills. Akshan gets another kill, gets the revive onto the Ash. Did they get the mid tower? They do. This is huge. Wow, 2 turrets for red team.
Dragon coming up. This one's gonna put either.
Sorry everybody, I had to rewatch the huge fight and more huge stuff.
Don't worry, I'm still casting relatively real time.
I'm back to real life now, and
They're posturing around the dragon now, looking for potential jumps. Oh, a potential assassination. Jarvan gets split off. Jarvan gets split off here. He's in the pit. Okay, he flagged over.
Wait, where are you at time-wise?
30 minutes, 25 seconds. Hopefully that's live. Orianna ult catches the Kha'Zix. He jumps out. Does he live? With the ult he does. Oh, big Lux ult does some chunky damage in there. And they're just shooting fish in a barrel at this point. Oh, the Lux damage though. And the Kha'Zix comes in to clean out. Akshan jumping in, murdering everybody. And they do finish off everybody, res their dead teammates, and now they can... They don't even bother with the dragon, they just go straight for the push.
Huge! I could not believe Targon pulled that huge comeback out. That's massive.
Hey, like I said, if that gym shutdown ever gets claimed, the game's gonna start turning around real quick.
They're actually up over 5,000 gold. Yeah, they're like 6,000, 7,000 gold actually.
You're gonna get at least 2 inhibitors here. Ending might be a little bit ambitious, but 2 inhibitors plus dragon is a pretty damn good trade.
Yeah, after that crazy, disgusting team fight that Fatty had in the Oriol and the Jarvan ult and the Flame Choppers, looked fucking awesome.
Actually, the Orianna ult only caught 1 person. It did catch the Kha'Zix, but it wasn't enough to force him down.
I'm talking about before they got the Baron stolen. Huge,
okay.
Huge Orianna ult should have been game over, I think.
We're going in looking for kills.
Nothing.
I don't think they will find anything. Yeah.
Hey, I went back for the important stuff.
Targon gets away with it.
These are important moments in our game here, you guys. You have to appreciate the game-changing plays. And Pasta Man coming in kind of massively huge. Stealing the Baron. Ash coming in, cleaning up the kills.
Your top lane is disgusting. Not wrong.
Oh my god, we got Evan You know, if you can't get rid of times, you top laners, you can't deal with the range tops.
Octon skulking around the jungle, invisible,
Top laners.
looking for squishy delicious targets to murder with his massive gold lead.
Yeah, Srock is absolutely massive at this point in the game. Just keeps split pushing. He's got the GA.
Every time he disappears, he provides so much pressure. Like, it's a struggle to be... Like, you can't really be alone if you don't know exactly where Akshan is. Because if he shows up on top of you, you're probably about to melt very quickly.
Yeah, it's a very close game. I mean, jungle is still pretty far ahead, but I don't even think the lead is as big as it was in the early game.
They're doing a pretty standard 1-3-1 split here, and basically trying to use that plus the inhibitor pressure to try and break the defense. If they find an angle to get an engage off and pick off like one or two people.
Arcane Havoc's actually out-leveling Jack here with 60 less CS.
Yeah, shutdown XP is pretty nice.
What is that? Jack is
Worth noting that CS is only really an indication of gold, more than the XP.
Late game Jinx, I guess I care a little bit more about that gold because he's got close to 4 items complete here.
AD carries in general tend to care more about money than the XP, realistically.
Yeah.
Like, XP is nice, but the money, like, they do scale harder off items than they do levels.
Yeah, she's almost got the bloodthirst complete.
This action is providing a very constant source of very difficult to catch and actually terminate pressure.
Ashall coming into the Jarvan here.
They get a very nice turn. Oh, the Orianna ult whiffs! The Orianna ult whiffs! The Jarvan ult, he missed the EQ. The Hourglass, he's gonna die for this.
That what's all onto the back line, getting 2 cryo targets. Sean in the back, getting nuked down by Jinx, but able to take her out anyways, and John at the same
gets
time.
2 kills off this J-Proc. They're actually gonna win this fight. Does he actually die?
Oh my god, Nar's actually somehow...
Oh, he does die, okay.
Zach is still there to provide a little bit of CC, but blue team double kill.
They overestimate their range and get murdered.
Yeah, Arcane Havoc's like, sorry support, but I'd rather not die here and just take that crazy team fight win that we had. That was like real back and forth actually. Sprock came in insanely clutch, killing those 2 carries.
That's the only reason that fight even got close to even. Actually wild.
There's a lot of insanely important plays happening on so many members of each team. It's such a close game. Still 4,000 gold leading for Targon.
I wonder what the shield break value is on that Serpent's Fang. Into 2 Sterix, Orianna, and a Janna.
Right now, the shielding reduced on the Kazakh thing is 1,800.
Jesus. Value.
Maybe not quite as much as I had expected. I don't know how long ago he bought that actually, but that's a really good idea to buy that.
He bought it. I think he bought it before the Ma, so 3rd.
I mean, that's a great pickup.
Looks like they're playing for a potential Baron here, looking for potential assassination, setting up beforehand, looking for out of position targets.
Just kind of want to take a closer look at the gold differences on the teams here.
Alright, getting that mid prio going, getting the wave pushed out, forcing them to respond to it. Potentially might just claim the dragon and get the soul, honestly. Ashe can effectively solo it, so as long as they can keep the other team, as long as they can keep Bilgewater from doing Baron, they're in a good spot. Looks like they're committing to it. A Lux ult chunks out about half of Jarvan's health. This is yeah, so Arcane does that. They might lose the dragon or the Baron.
And Kazak's going in, stealing the Baron. Huge.
Oh, he steals the Baron. That's probably game. If they don't completely lose the fight here, that's probably game. And it looks like they're not going to.
Huge clutch. Oh, Sean going in crazy.
Ooh, Lux ult.
Kazak's is just cleaning up the rest of them. Jackie's fighting for a life against the insect, and it's just not enough. And that is a great
It's gonna be the game.
Targon. 37 minutes into the game, that's gotta be over.
ending the game with an 8,000 gold lead.
Well fought by Targon,
Nicely
and
done, nicely
you
done.
cannot deny that Bilgewater did not put they put up quite a fight. For sure. It is Bilgewater, right? Am I getting this wrong?
Yes, it's Targon versus Bilgewater. Kazakh's executing the tower, as is tradition. They claim the Nexus and their victory.
What a crazy good game. Good job,
And that marks the end of game 2.
Never count them out. That was very impressive. Good job.
I guess that means we're going to game 3.
Game 3 it is. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I can do a game 3. That was exhausting. So back and forth. So many good plays from so many players. Alright, I'm gonna take like a 20-second break. Be right back. Alrighty, what did I miss?
We reformed the lobby. You may also have to do a coin flip for the side selection or something.
Alright. I will get a heads or tails thing going. Alright, I will accept private messages from the captain on what they choose. Who chooses the side? what what is going on, bro? Okay, we have the boomer squad counting down. At least they know how to tell time, because every generation before boomers don't even know how to do that.
Sounds about right.
Or after that, I mean. All right, we pick up this game tomorrow morning before work. Who ready?
That's 60 UF.
Oh shit, dude. Grant is taking a nap. He's actually just like mental gaming right now, dude. Just pretending to be AFK for the last second. Alright, so Bilgewater running very low on time here. It's some very fast seconds coming. Wow, he just skipped 10 whole seconds actually, so it went. Jesus Christ. How long until they have the FF? I said ask Grant, he's the mod. Oh shit. shit.
I'd ask for an impartial mod, but there isn't one.
Alright, we got any mods in the chat to intervene? Any neutral mods? Neutral mods?
Hey, Zach. Zach, sanction Grant's team for wasting the lobby's time.
Alright, we'll go back over the logs. Okay, the logs are lost. We said blue, didn't we? That is exactly what another mod would say if they're trying to defend their team.
Yep. Gotta be the team captain.
They get a little scared, you know. Team Targon showing off some skills. Not even the almighty Fed Jinx Jackie can carry them to victory. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna enter, we're just gonna quit this game and we're gonna finish it off. We'll call it a draw. It's not like it matters, right? Like, everyone's going to finals. With blue, sorry. Oh no. I'm blue. Alright, everybody made up their minds. Can we do blind pick? The Bilgewater baddies versus Targon come. Ban phase is starting. Spectating is starting. I am starting to fall asleep.
I wasn't paid for this time. Am I getting overtime for this?
Wait, you're getting paid? Oh shit. I was doing this out of the goodness of my heart and the stupidity of my self. I don't know. Here we go. Band is started. We got the Graves band coming out of Bilgewater. We got the Caitlyn band coming out of Targon. They're still not afraid of the Jackie ADC Jinx. Somehow. Oh my god, we got the shit talk coming out of Kazakhs here. Oh shit. He kind of deserved it. He did pop off on the Kazakhs a little bit. Katarina band. Bands are looking very similar. All we're missing here from Targon is a Silas ban. More shit talk coming out of the client. We can't show this on stream. It's too vulgar. You don't get third ban for delay. Oh my god. No, me and Tay are gonna ask for overtime from the mods. We require I don't know, skin payments or something. The new boy band skin line's coming out, so I'll take one of those, I guess. Alright, bans are done. The Xerath ban came through instead of the Silas. Silas is open. We got the Ashe pick onto the Arcane Havoc again. Yone getting picked up early on. I'm assuming by Sriracha. Is that a Sriracha pick, Yone? I don't think it is a Pasta Man pick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Uh-oh.
We got a Nautilus support pick with the Jinx. It's a far, far different pick than the Janna from last game. I'd like to see how that relates. Ooh, but they do first round the Lux for Matty Patty. You guys are having fun. Booze Bash is about getting drunk and bashing. Fun is optional. They did finally get the first round Lux pick. I wonder what they want to pick into it. I'm assuming it is Yone top. I could be wrong. And we got Leona pick with the Ashe. I really, really like the Leona Ashe combo. It
Into
feels
the Jinx Nautilus, huh? Doesn't that just come down to whoever engages better and harder?
nothing feels better than getting like Ashe ulted into a Leona ult, into a Leona E, into a Leona Q, into everything else that comes along with it. Nothing possibly in League of Legends could feel as good as that. You got the short end of the stick, bud.
You're not wrong.
Fuck. Alright, second round of bans are coming through. Rammus and Maokai in the jungle are banned. Oriana and Kha'Zix are banned from Bilgewater. The Ziggs is getting picked. I'm assuming that's going to be a Ziggs mid, Serac top with the Yone.
Maddie on the Lux this time, I think.
Yep, absolutely. They picked the Lux before they could pick it
Ooh,
away from
Grant's on
them.
his Nocturne.
They gave Grant the Nocturne. You know, Grant waited and waited and stalled and stalled until it was past their bedtimes where their fears can be exposed and just abused. The Nocturne scary time bedtime stories are coming through.
They're on that Ziggs. Ziggs kind of a bonkers champion right now ever since they made his hitbox a little bit bigger and he's
Yeah,
become an absolute
I don't know
monster.
where that came from. That did not need to be buffed. Please, Riot. Like, does anyone like to watch Ziggs wave clear and that's it in the end? I don't know.
Yeah.
What does Ziggs do? Now he's just gonna. Although it probably will feel a lot better to play that champion because it feels so bad to like miss your Q. It's so hard to hit that thing sometimes the way it works. Camille top though, Bilgewater. Camille top.
That's a counterable matchup.
Who's the top laner again for?
Oh, is it a Yone top?
Yeah, it's Sarachione, dude. That's what I was saying,
Ooh.
brother. It's gonna be spicy. All right, we got the R's in the chat. Jarvan Jungle coming through for Targon. I like it. Let's see if he is. I mean, I think Nocturne is just straight up way better of a champion right now. But Jarvan is still good. He's got a
I
lot to
believe
work
Yone
with.
is supposed to be able to win the Camille matchup pretty easily, but it does still
Easily.
technically come down to a skill matchup.
It defined easily because I'd never seen that matchup in my life.
There's very defined things to do in the matchup that Yone generally has. It's more like he has a lot of reliable counters to the stuff Camille wants to do. The champion has good spacing, number one, right? His E is very useful for dodging things like Camille's stun, or even just using the move speed to space out Camille's true damage Q and forcing her to waste it, because she has limited time to use it.
How does Yone pressing E, diving in like a monkey, Camille R work if E doesn't go off before the E?
You don't have to
He stays stuck in it until the duration ends.
Hmm?
He stays stuck in it until the Camille ult ends.
So does the Yone E stay during the entire duration of the Camille ult, regardless?
Yeah, it's like Yone getting CC'd. He is stuck there even if the E runs out of time. If you CC him, he stays stuck there until the CC runs out, and then he automatically snaps back.
With that alone, I'd say that's a counter to Yone.
With Yone, if you time the E snapback properly, I'm pretty sure you can unstoppable the Camille ult.
Oh yeah, what happens if he snaps back during the Camille ult and then it's just balls are all the way?
Nope, I'm pretty sure the Camille ult just gets cancelled and doesn't go off. Like, it blows the cooldown and gets wasted.
This is gonna be a spicy game then. I can't wait to see it. Let's go.
Not to mention, Yone's third Q, the knockup, also interrupts Camille E. So it comes down to a bit of a spacing game where Yone generally has the advantage.
Alright, but we're also forgetting that it's Team Boomer and it's past 11 p.m. So anything that they got left, it's all fumes and like.
Well, find out if the fumes are enough.
And I know if I was out playing this game at 11:30, I would be in. So good luck to any boomers out there. It is way past my bedtime, so good luck to anyone else. I know Arcane Havoc sure as hell is gonna int because he's already tilted and it's way past his bedtime. All we can hope is that you know, the Booze Bash trip wore out Jackie and Grant, and I guess that's all that went on the trip. Wore them out enough to where they are way too tired to play this game as well, and it's just about which zombie player is better than the other. Alright, we are preparing loadouts here. I'm going to turn my stream delay off from 1 second to 0 second. I have no idea what I just did. I have no idea what I just did. I'm gonna cancel. Oh, I can't do that. Well, I probably fucked something up either way. So now we have 3 minutes of sitting here waiting. What should we do? Who do you think's gonna win this game?
Well, we'll see how powerful the Nocturne gets. And how good they are at peeling him off their squishies. That said, Jarvan ult plus Leona ult plus Ziggs ult is an absolutely disgusting combination.
That's true.
For murdering squishies.
I do think Ziggs is OP as fuck right now. I do really like the Ashe Leona combo. Jarvan is just always good. Sriracha is kind of just good at the game, and Yone is a pretty busted ass champion on good players.
To be fair, Yone is generally supposed to struggle into most top lane matchups, but Camille is one of his actually pretty playable ones. So I think this will come down to a bit of a skill matchup favoring Yone.
Well, I mean, Sriracha really did pull through in the last game with the Akshan, along with the rest of his team. Honestly, everyone on both teams played really well that game, and I was pretty happy to watch that one. And now, game number 3, deciding the fate. Who is going to match Noxus with a 1 win to 0 losses ratio? I mean, technically they still have 1 loss if we're counting series or something, and we're technically actually in first, and nobody can beat Noxus because we're great. But regardless, who's gonna get the first win alongside Noxus for Hextech? We'll find out after these previews of just sitting here waiting for this to load. I still have the wrong guys. Dude, I don't want to stream anymore. Oh my god, I have like fucking icons from Chemtech still on here. Seriously? Get me out. Get me out. More Booze Bash. Yes, Edgar, you heard it right. You heard it here first. Nobody could ever get enough Booze Bash. So here we are with game number 3 of Hextech. Actually, game number 2 was an extreme banger. Also, by the way, any mods in the chat ever feel like changing the stream title, because I am incapable of doing it because I have 0 rights to the stream. Because nobody trusts me because I'm evil and a terrible person, which is fine. But you're gonna have to change the stream title yourselves. It also makes some some exciting polls for the viewers. Who's gonna win here? Looking at the draft, I kind of want to give it to Targon, but I'm seeing some boomer booming going on with the late night game. I'm afraid that that's gonna take over. And Maddie on his Lux pick is very scary.
One more match. In we go.
And here we are. Game is loading up. I need to change it over to this. Browser source needs to be changed. To this.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, we are in game, looking like a 5-man top invade from Targon.
30 seconds until
The
minions
same exact
spawn.
thing, except for bot lane going.
An interestingly mirrored position over here.
Exactly, yes. So what is the story behind Grant and Maddie having JDG as their?
Not a clue.
Are they like League of Legends Worlds fans or something?
Potentially. I don't follow Pro League though, so I have no idea what that's about.
Sick.
Minions have spawned.
And we got some
Disperse
deep,
their lanes.
yeah, we got some deep vision coming in from Bilgewater onto the blue side of Targon. No vision secured for Targon, and it is looking like a Jarvan red side start and a Nocturne red side start, so opposite sides of the map.
So Nocturne wins fights early, which means they're most likely going to want a handshake grab and just sort of clear opposite sides, at least if Jarvan gets what he wants.
Yeah,
But Nocturne at level 3 is a pretty nasty duelist.
yeah, absolutely. We saw a pretty big jungle diffy in the first game from Mollis.
To be fair, a lot of that, I think his main IGN is Tarot T, but my point, well, most of the advantage that he built that game, I think, came off of taking advantage of the fact that Grant wasted quite a bit of time looking for a gank that he wasn't able to find, and therefore he basically invested a bunch of time in something that didn't pay off, whereas he'd spent the time farming and so was able to build a gold lead. Ooh, I see that Ziggs hitbox coming into play. Sarah's just autoing him down. Maddie's losing a lot of HP. Oh,
Pasta Man Sarah is just making this Lux look
oh my goodness.
Getting the kill. Trading the kill, but getting the first
Oh,
one.
Maddie's solo kill.
And where'd that bomb go? Holy shit.
Yeah, I actually saw the difference that Q hitbox made in that fight. There's, I think, at least 2 Qs there that she landed. I don't think would have landed without the Ziggs buff. That's definitely a little more generous of a detonation hitbox.
Yeah.
See what I mean about the Yone advantage in this lane? Like, Yone has better range and a little more poke. And he does more sustained damage. So, like, once Camille's used her Qs, she doesn't have anything left. So, if she doesn't have a way to get out of the fight, she's just going to get run down by Yone. And Yone will run her down.
Ignite. I mean, Camille's not running the Ignite. I wonder if it's enough to possibly somehow get it stands in 1v1.
Maybe, but Camille wins short trades. Yone wins a long one. So if Toledo can reliably engage on the Yone, chunk him, and then disengage without getting run down afterwards, and does that like 3 or 4 times in a row, then sure. But if he makes a mistake, he's going to lose half his health to getting run down by a Yone. So
Fair enough.
the Camille has to play this a lot more perfectly than the Yone does, is my point.
Yeah, it's looking like just a handshake full clear from the junglers. Camille going in.
That's her entire damage combo that she just used. That's all of it. So if she doesn't like do this enough to threaten to kill him, she's just gonna run down.
God,
Bot lane?
2 kill for Arcane Havoc and C-Top then double
Yep.
kill.
That Ash Flow is brutal, and they do manage to clean up both kills with that. That's very nice.
Oh man, Maddie is able to get a kill onto the Ziggs with the help of Nocturne, but the 2 kills for Ash early on with the call start is massive. I really hate these call starts, by the way. I don't like them.
Yana's got quite the health lead and a CS lead to work with, which means looks like Grant might be looking to pay him a little visit top side potentially, because this wave is pushing out. Not if Toledo keeps pushing it in though.
Yeah, I mean, the Camille's trying her hardest to try to push it in, and
Hard to do into a Yone. He just has better wave clear early on too. The wave is pushing out now though, but if Camille takes one more bad trade, it starts to become 1v2 territory. That's not a fun spot to be in against a Yone. See, and now she just gets. This is what I mean, right? If she doesn't use her cooldowns, this happens, and she just gets run down on repeat, and there's like nothing she can do about it. This Yone is killable by Nocturne though, right now. It'll be a bit of an iffy fight, but it's definitely doable. In a wave this big though, with the Jarvan coming up behind you, I think he buys time to just kill the Nocturne here.
oh, this is not gonna be good.
If he doesn't get caught by the Fear and the Q at the same time and auto down, he's probably fine. But I think he might just dodge the gank and then leave it be.
I
Yeah,
wonder if they saw Jarvan on that ward and try bush.
maybe it's. Let's see. If he's gonna try and bait the fight, he interrupts a recall, baits in the stun. Very nicely played. That was a really good Yone.
Yeah, and Camille is all in on this, able to get the kill with the ignite. Grant trying to salvage the kill here. Hopefully he doesn't go too deep. Oh, I
that's
do like the
unfortunate.
QE there. You don't want to just kill yourself for it, and it was very close.
That was a really good buffer from Toledo. He got the Camille Q off even through the Yone knockup. If he hadn't buffered that and the Yone knockup interrupted his Q, he wouldn't have gotten it off and the Yone would have lived.
I do like the idea there from Sriracha trying to bait the fight, because it did look like a winning fight for them. But,
He did play that honestly pretty cleanly. I think they just barely ran short of damage, and they did split focus on targets a little too much there. So they got both targets really low, and then ended up killing neither.
And even with the 2 kills on the Ashe and the early Quiver perk pickup, Jinx is still finding a bit of a CS lead here.
Ending mid lane too. Lux has got quite a bit of a gold lead.
Yeah, 10 CS up, and I didn't even see this. Oh yeah, Lux did get the return kill on that first. Leona going in very hard, but Lux is already there for the roam, but this time Aquaman is following the roam, and is a little bit...
Can't do much, unfortunately. Yeah.
Would have been better off juggling the mid lane. It's hard to be a mid lane in those kinds of situations. If you don't follow and it ends up being a big old brawl, it can get real bad. But you
becomes a cost benefit analysis.
You know,
It becomes a risk management type thing.
You could have denied an entire wave and probably got to play it essentially.
Yone killing on under tower, farming.
Oh, we got a roam up here from Leona actually. This could be kind of massive, but I have health. Yone.
It's gankable, but okay, yeah. Okay, Toledo just goes in. Okay.
Yeah, that's when you stop. Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna stick around to help the Yone push out the wave or not, because Yone is very solo killable right now. If Camille preps a true Q, 3 damage Q on the wave, and then just eats in with R.
I don't think Yone even risks it. He's got TP still, thankfully.
Yeah, I think he's decided to not risk it.
I want to see where Leona goes straight back bot now. That can be trouble without her.
Nocturne ults mid and forces the Zig Splash, that's about it. Does Lux have flash? She does. Will she use it here?
That flash blows her entire load on.
Oh, there's the heal value. There's the heal value. The Nautilus is roaming up though, so I think they're just gonna take what they can get and just back off here.
Yeah, Ash should be fine farming under the turret here, so Leona being here is okay.
Oh, this might turn into a bit of a brawl in the river, which Leona does not want to take right now.
Good trade for Yone.
The Jinx is building a bigger and bigger farm lead.
Oh my god, another solo kill for
Oh,
Ziggs.
solo below.
Oh man, that hitbox though.
Maybe Maddie's getting ult too.
Yeah, but Ziggs has no mana, there's no way Pasta Man is able to push this wave. And, Lux has TP,
yeah.
so... Lux has TP,
I think honestly she should just let the wave go and take a recall. Oh? Nope,
Man.
a little bit short. But she can't, yeah. I think she should just let the wave go and then recall, because now she has to recall and she's going to miss the wave anyway. Or she's going to greed for the cannon and die to a Lux peak, potentially. Oh, the solo kill top lane? Dumpster.
It didn't show me even a tiny bit of that solo kill, but...
That was a very nice finish there. Cleaned them
I
up.
want to rewind that one. Sorry. Alright. Sriracha goes in and he does a whole bunch of bullshit ass stuff.
Yes,
takes
Merrick,
the
this is game 3. And who won game 1? I believe Bilgewater did. Bilgewater won game 1, Targon won game 2, and now we're on game 3.
Alright, yep. For some reason, Camille goes in with like 2% HP. He only has all ults, and easy ult there for sure. Gets the solo kill. Textbook Yone bullshit.
Yone bullshit is my favorite flavor of bullshit, I'll have you know. Okay, Nocturne runs in and finds the Jarvan doing the Herald. Jarvan does not win this duel, however, with enough support, he does. It seems his top laner and mid laner are here first. Maddie is still on the way back to lane, which means they have a small window here to claim this before Maddie can get over here and exert some pressure. Looks like they're going to claim it too.
Yeah, wise move from Grant. Do not contest this. You have no business here alone.
And they claim that for pretty much free. Very nice pickup.
Huge CS difference in the bot lane. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, Leona has been roaming a lot, making it quite difficult to farm under turret. But, oh my.
Ziggs out of position, and, Jarvan with the bailout.
Lux is no flash this time around. Still able to get a 2-man ult, but it doesn't matter.
They got an engage off on the Jinx too. I think she's gonna go down here. She goes down.
Absolutely huge. Yes, good Ashe ult onto Jinx. She tried to help her teammate. It was way too little, too late. But that was a fight that Bilgewater did not want to take, and they did punish for it very hard.
Yone grows more and more powerful. Ooh, he's going Kraken. I see. Gonna claim the dragon, or attempt to. Nocturne ult, looking for something to pick off.
Nocturne ulting completely blind, trying to pull off a Baron or dragon.
It kind of worked. He did buy some time. I don't know if it's enough to do anything, but it.
Recalling here. Leona goes in.
Oh.
Getting feared
Forces
up,
the
but
cooldown.
Jarvan counter flag drag gets the kill onto Nocturne.
Nice
trading
exchange, though.
junglers.
That's gonna cost them the dragon for now. It seems they might go unclaimed for the time being, unless they try and get it here.
Yeah, I mean, all these Targon champions, they do need it back here, so maybe a little
resources.
bit of a window for Bilgewater to get the dragon.
Leandri's Lux.
Oh, that could be it
I like
right
it.
there. Oh,
Ooh,
that was
doesn't quite land the ult.
That was pixels away from landing. I probably would have gotten hit by that just from unlucky.
Camille uses the E in. She takes a fight. Is she going to win it? Yone is currently running her down.
Oh, that was a good all timing from the Camille. He's not able to get out. Okay, but actually,
Minion damage? Minion damage?
did the E?
He's
cancel
fine.
For all? I thought the all lasted
Nope.
longer
It
than
just
that.
nope. It just ran out.
Maybe
It just ran out, and he got the W shield twice, and it was enough to save him.
Maybe it just feels like an eternity to me when I'm in the Camille ult because
I think the duration goes. I think the duration goes up with levels too. Mind you, it does. It's 2.5 seconds at rank 1. It goes up to 4 by the time she's level 16. Lux ult is a good stopwatch.
Jarvan is here for the follow-up. Lux does have flash this time around. Doesn't need to use
Lands the
it.
binding and books it. This Ziggs needs to be a little bit careful about catching a Nocturne ult to the face because that's about to be up, and Nocturne, like Grant, is looking. That's going to be up in a scant few seconds, and that Ziggs is about to catch a Nocturne to the face.
Yeah, Ziggs does have the flash and the heal. It's going to take both summoners to get out of that combo there, but look at this amazing ass Yone bullshit happening here.
Another
He was
kill.
literally under his own tower when he solo killed her.
Yeah, remember what I said? Like, Yone starts off the lane favored, and if he gets a lead, he starts to snowball very quickly because Camille can't compete with the damage. Gank going on bot lane with that Nocturne ult. Seems Leona's going to go down, and that's probably going to be the end of that play. Oh? Aww, hook land.
Handing over the kill to the Jinx.
Takes them quite a while to kill Leona, but they do manage eventually. Lux dodging gets another gank.
He's got the flag drag to get out. Yep, counter.
Which means Ziggs is going to...
Oh, Ziggs is a little bit too far.
Oh,
Oh, that was almost hitting
just
too.
barely makes it out. A hair. Within a hair. Yeah, Camille's just kind of boned
I really
now.
hate watching this. Please stop handing Yone do that.
See what I mean though? Like if she goes in, or if she ever commits a cooldown and she can't finish him, he just runs her down afterwards, and she doesn't have the burst to one rotation him. And I don't think she ever will at this rate.
It's like
So
not
every time
possible
she
to
goes
do,
in,
like, it's just not like possible to do like a quick trade against Yone. He just has
Yep.
the ability to follow up.
especially uniquely against Camille's kit, he's really well designed to, like, after she like blows her cooldowns and ends the short trade, he can force her to commit to a longer trade that she's gonna lose. Even more so now with the Kraken finish, because that's a huge spike in DPS.
It's crazy. Even with the ignite advantage, it just don't matter.
With Camille, you have to kind of win this lane really early or really late, if ever. But if Yone gets enough of a lead,
late game, it being down to more just like whoever makes the kills.
it becomes a little more, yeah, it becomes a little more skill expression. If Yone dodges a stun, he probably wins. If he doesn't, he probably doesn't win. Either the Ian misses the stun, but there's a knocker nearby. Uh-oh. That was one of them. He's dead for that.
Might have been able to get the kill if he landed the ult. Oh my god!
Oh, flashes the fear. Ah, he's dead. I don't know if they're living this. Yeah. Does pull 3 people with him though. That was an interesting attempt at a Yone ult. I was gonna say, I think he could have killed at least 2, if not all 3 of them there, if he hadn't used the ult like that.
Yeah, I mean,
but that was a really nice
He should
flash.
have been dead for right there, and he still somehow kills fucking Camille there.
He flashed out of the Nocturne's tether at the last second to break to cancel the fear from going off and finish off the Camille with an auto attack.
Yeah.
So they know this dive is coming. Can they do anything about it?
Can't say
Their
anything
jungler.
about
They're taking too long on this, and the other team is coming to reinforce this dive now. So this is starting to become more of a brawl. Oh, they do find a.
Engage onto the Nautilus.
He does flash it. That's his Nautilus ult that goes off. Somebody's
Camille
about to die
is
to
here
Camille.
from the top lane, giving up on the Yone lane. I don't blame you.
Here comes the Nocturne.
Jinx is about to get excited. Level 9 full max range on her rockets. Getting 2 kills easy for Jinx.
Yeah, that was honestly just an overextension. They stayed too long for that dive, because if they didn't commit earlier, then they know that the other team is going to respond to this. Just drive and get out of this alive
That
with
would
the
have been
flash.
a kill. Camille missed her E, missed her grapple on the wall there. Would have been killing the Jarvan for sure. If he didn't flash out of the stun.
Camille hasn't farmed in a few minutes and it's starting to show.
Yeah, well, I mean, could have been
Gets the tower, overextends though. Oh, the flash? Okay. Well,
yeah, no flash on
flash.
Jinx. That is a big ol' alt me sign for Jarvan for the next 5 minutes.
They see the Jarvan bot side though and attempt to take the Herald. The issue is that there's a Yone nearby, and if they're not a little bit careful, they might end up throwing this fight. I think they might still get the Herald. I don't know if they'll win the following fight though. Because there is a Yone hovering nearby, and the Ziggs and Leona are getting into position, and this is about to get a little ugly. He does manage to get the Nocturne, but it goes down in exchange, and I think that's going to be the end of that trade. Which is not really what they wanted to go for there, but that's how it ended.
Who ended up getting that Herald?
Nocturne got it.
Yep.
Honestly, a 1-for-1 plus Herald is not terrible.
And gives Camille a tiny bit of breathing room to actually farm some minions for once.
That won't last that long. Think Flash is still down, so he does become potentially gankable here if Nautilus leaves her alone for a little too long.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're Jarvan,
But it looks like the Jarvan's recalling too.
Jump on this Jinx.
Dragon will be coming up somewhat soon, so that's also worth taking into consideration. Yone into Lux, not the matchup you want as the Yone. You'd rather be matching the Camille. Doubly so, considering how much of a lead he's got. But, looks like Targon has set themselves up relatively well here. Oh, Yone almost gets caught. They got a bit of a poke war going on here though between the Lux and the Ziggs on opposite sides of this team fight.
Yeah, and despite the 2 solo kills from Ziggs, Matty Patty's still finding some.
Oh, okay, she cleanses it. That was a good arrow, but the Jinx has to cleanse, so they do trade that.
So looking at the gold graph, Matty Patty is actually over 2,000. It's 9.1k gold to 7,000 gold to the Ziggs for Matty Patty. Like,
that's a very good
getting
one.
solo killed twice, Matty Patty's still finding huge advantages.
1,000 kills. Yep. Are they giving the dragon? Okay, they walk back into pressure. The Yone is currently getting mid pressure though, which is actually kind of astounding that they're getting the dragon pressure here, 5v4. But the Yone comes back to regroup and join this team after getting the mid prio, crashing that wave. And they do claim the dragon with pretty much no counter pressure from the enemy team. They just kind of give it.
Yeah, both Lux and Jinx have health. And not really worth going. Holy god, I am so glad I'm not playing ADC against Matty Patty.
2-item Lux one-taps people, which as you just saw, that's her item spike to one-tap.
It's freaking Leandri's Lux too, that's the sad part. That gets so much gold from it.
It's more like champions build so many HP items now that Leandri's ends up being more damage than the Yone counter engages, gets snared and peeled off, unfortunately, but they do manage to catch and kill the Camille. That was also early in the fight. That was a really good W from the Ziggs to escape the Nocturne ult. Just barely gets that with their life there.
Camille went in deep but didn't shot that. Leona did get the kill but ended up dying to the dragon.
That Lux shouldn't be terribly difficult to shut down, honestly, between a Leona, Jarvan, and a Yone. It's just a matter of finding the right angle to engage on that with.
I feel like they have a lot more tools, even more so than they had the last game with their champions, with Leona, Ashe, and Yone, and even Ziggs Bomb just throw in the mix. If,
they either need Lux Flash to be down, or they need to force it with one thing and then hit her with another.
So if you're Targon here, you land an Ashe ult, and it lasts for a couple seconds. You follow that up with a Leona ult, a Ziggs ult, and
yeah,
whatever else you want to
Lux
on top
is
of that. Nobody's living that. Jinx ult, speaking of getting hit, getting absolutely freaking obliterated by exactly what we just said.
Okay.
Had to go back in to finish the kill. Unfortunately, not able to get out. Really well placed chompers right on top
ADC
of the
in 2023.
So Caster.
That Lux kill actually kept her along just long enough. They do get the Jinx kill, which is nice, but losing the Jarvan's not great.
Yeah,
that kill did go to the Jinx, or to the Lux.
The cleanse was down for that Ashe ult. It was a very good Ashe ult, and pretty good follow-up from the rest of the team. But oh my god, Lux doesn't even need a team to follow up. He's playing the Q and something.
He is the team. Yone trades a lot of HP for the tower, but it doesn't matter because he's got his Hullbreaker now, and Camille literally can't win this fight anymore. It's over. Just gets cut in half. Face tanks the Jinx rocket too and keeps clearing the wave. Fuck that shit, I'm Yone.
With that Hullbreaker complete, that's really scary for...
That's Yone's massive 2-item spike. He becomes extremely difficult to stop at this point. Champion's an absolute monster. Lux has her death cap now. Her 3-item spike is where ER starts to be lethal. You don't really need the Q anymore.
Oh my god, Matty Patty has death cap complete now. No.
Yeah, with those items on the Lux, I think ER is pretty close to, if not outright lethal, on the squishies.
Oh my god, this is so disgusting.
2 ER definitely kills now. It's a one rotation. Okay. Lux is walking up here though. She does have flash, and does have the team peeling for her. Oh, she gets jumped. She gets the experience.
Huge pick.
Massive shutdown.
Exactly what you needed to do.
It will cost him the Leona? Yeah. Potentially the Jarvan too, actually. Ooh.
Oh man, that looks so good for Targon. It's just they can't get out.
Honestly, depending on how much they lose here, it's still worth it. Because that's 1,000 gold shutdown. Honestly. It's not terrible. And mind you, the Yone is still exerting a bunch of side lane pressure. Like the Camille can't really stop it anymore. She's just gonna get slowly worn down until she gets dove, and then he's just gonna keep going. It needs to be addressed by somebody else.
Ziggs flash forced out right at her own base there. Had to flash over the wall to escape the Dragon coming up in 40 seconds here. Gold lead is not far apart. It was anybody's game for sure.
That down definitely helped even it out a little bit. Let's see where this fight goes, because that Lux is still kind of strong.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, are they going to trade the dragon for a potential Baron Rush attempt? That's a ballsy try with the Lux on the enemy team. But they don't get. They don't know. They might actually get away with it. Oh, they know now. Are they gonna make it in time to stop this though? Like Lux could try a steal. She could.
Oh my
God,
goodness!
Maddie,
how much did that all do?
A lot.
I need to rewind.
It hits for 1.2k right now, by the way. So depending on whatever Baron's MR is, it's a lot of damage.
Oh my god, I fucked up again. Whatever. I need to do it one more time.
Knocking lands on the Zig, dead. Jarvan dies.
Oh, they smited it early. They smited it at 1400. She ulted it at 280. Oh my god.
That's a hard smite to land. You're basically trying to calculate the math on the Jinx rocket, a Lux ult, and your smite at the same time. And if you get it wrong by a little bit, that happens.
Gold lead just ballooned to 6,000. It was close. It's not really more.
No, that's probably game, honestly. If that doesn't matter.
Very hard to know. Using everything and the kitchen sink to try to stop this push.
That's not enough. It's gonna be game, and Bilgewater takes it.
Bilgewater it was close. Targon was finding the angles. They were finding the plays. They had even a really good Baron call. The steal into the... I don't even know what happened after that. And then the push to the end. It happened so fast. It ended so quickly. 2-1. Going to Bilgewater. Man, that... I don't think anybody on the team other than... I don't even know. Maddie just pattied all over them, dude. I don't know. That was a good game. If there's any boomers left awake who haven't fallen asleep immediately after the game ended, feel free to join the caster booth along with Bilgewater captains. Let's get in here. Let's talk about this game. Let's talk about how good Matty Patty is.
Hey, cutie.
I don't get fined.
Hey, where's my overtime, Grant?
Yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Pasta Man, the solo kill master here, able to solo kill the Lux twice but not keep it
Two
down.
solo kills on Matty Patty, by the way.
You, as a sleep deprived person too. Fuck you, man. You don't
I swear, Matty Patty just lets you solo kill them just to get like your hopes up, and then somehow balloons it into a 2,000 gold lead randomly.
He's really good at playing team fights. Really good.
Really good at stealing Barons too, apparently, with like a 1,200 damage Lux ult.
That's more of a luck thing.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It really felt like an extremely close game until that Baron/Dragon.
Yeah, that was the game-winning play for sure.
Yeah, there was just no stopping the push after that. It was just Jinx excited plus.
I can only imagine how hard it is to do the math on a Jinx rocket, Lux ult, and a smite at the same time to try and get the Baron.
I probably should have just thrown my ult into the picture to mix it all up.
Yeah, just fucking make it like a 50-50.
Coin flip. Make it more of a coin flip, yeah.
The games were fun though. It was a good start to the.
That second game was insane. You guys like really pulled it out there.
Yeah, we felt bad, so we gave them the game. They needed the win.
Yeah, keep coping.
Had to keep team morale up.
It wasn't the extreme jungle diff on the Kazakhs that won it for them.
I think half the players were asleep this game.
Yeah, poor Mayo, dude. He doesn't sleep or stay awake past 10. Now it's midnight.
I think that was Mayo's best game. He was landing those Ashe ults. He was up on
He was
kills.
too sleepy to end.
He just was too tired to CS, maybe.
He was
Just
so tired.
running on a combination of exhaustion and pure spite.
Dude, he didn't even say anything tilted the whole game. That's how I knew he was sleepy.
Oh no.
He didn't complain
Mayo.
about anything.
He was too tired even to tilt.
I mean, he was doing so good though. That's why I said like Mayo's tilted. Easy win for Targon because he's a different player when he don't talk.
Or Dave, I heard poor things about your replay choices. We're gonna have to
Hey,
have a talk about
No,
that
I
later.
had I had good like. Did you see that combination? I don't know where Sarah just went, but that combo that
I
you guys
watched you
did.
replay the Baron steal in slow motion, and then miss the game-winning fight. Like you sped
The
through it.
game the
We gotta
game
have
was
a
over.
talk, Jordan.
The game was over. I had to catch
Oh, the
up.
game was over because we fought them right after and won. The game was not over because of the Baron
Nah,
steal.
the game was over because you destroyed their mental that they barely had left hanging on. They were already too
You missed
tired
the ending
to
of the
play.
second game apparently too.
For what it's worth, I
I did
casted in
not.
real time the whole time.
I
Yeah,
watched the
you're the
whole.
only one we can count
No,
on.
no, no. I watched the whole second game. It was a banger and a half. But
Yeah, that
oh
was
my god, I
our
was literally
our team fights were just like so disjointed in those.
I was so like dumbfounded at how instantly fast like three of their members died to the Oriana Jarvan ult and
Yeah,
the jungle
oh
layer.
yeah,
I'm like,
that was a good fight for
I
us.
was like, what the fuck? And then I
But
was like trying to replay that, and all of a sudden you guys lose Baron and lose the game. Like, what the hell's going on?
yeah, I think we kind of just like our objective choices have to be a little bit different going forward, I think.
Well, it
And then
was
our like outside of like two fights, we played like every fight really poorly, I think. So it was
yeah. I'm
our team comp was kind of whack with 'cause we have to have Maddie match Akshan for a bit because
yeah.
Nar couldn't do it, and then Nar, Jarvan, Jinx, Janna is not the greatest four man comp.
Yeah,
No,
you kind of
definitely not.
split up once your front line goes in and your back line gets left behind,
I
kind of
mean,
thing.
Yeah,
nobody else could match the Sriracha though. He
we
was
just
kind
kind
of
of
huge. He
and
was huge
we were
in most
having
games.
struggles picking champions, and we kind of forced Janna, and then picked a comp that didn't really need Janna.
I mean, I think in a vacuum, the Janna is a good idea into Zach's support for what it's worth.
Yeah. That's why like we were like we picked it with 1 second left, and we were like it's good disengage. And then when we were like picking the next champions, like we did Oriana, we did Jarvan, we were like, okay, this
I do think it
looking
looked
back,
like a
the
really
Janna was not the
good.
move, so we have to have like a plan going forward. I
It looked
think
like
instead
really
of
good picks in a vacuum. It just when Akshan gets that strong and that split pushy, like nobody can
Well,
match him.
part of the issue was half their team was like a dive combo comp, and the other half was a back to front team fight comp.
yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
And Jinx with Jarvan, Oriana, it really was just us like forcing the Janna, I think, which was the issue, and that's on like I picked it I think in the end because I was like saying like hey we might need disengage, and then Janna got thrown out there with like 3 seconds, and I'm like all right that's it I'm locking it in, but that was not the move clearly, so that's really my fault.
No,
And then yeah,
were you guys getting a little bit afraid in that game three? I mean, it was
no
almost
we
dead
were
even
never
at
scared
that
about
Baron
game
fight.
three. We were kind of just like mad at ourselves about game two because I think we should have won it, but we
Sriracha was
messed
starting to
up.
run the whole game in the side lane there until the Baron steal.
No, we weren't ever scared about it.
Well, either
But
way,
game
it was
two,
a really good
we want
series.
back for sure because I think all of us feel like we should have just 2-0'd them.
Well, Matty Patty's in for a rude awakening when he plays against the number one mid laner. You guys play up against us, Noxus.
He just played against the number one mid laner and he beat her.
I mean, you're not wrong. He did get solo killed twice by Pasta Man. Can't
Yeah.
deny.
Nope.
Is there
Nobody ever
actually,
saw Pasta Man coming.
He got solo killed because she took the coward's way out and brought heal. He forgot she had heal.
Sarah was
He went for an
actually
all in.
holding her own there, especially game two. She got a Baron steal. Like that's two Lux Baron steals in the same series.
Luck
Yeah,
kind of has a pattern of doing that, even just over multiple boost matches. There's been a lot of Baron
Yeah,
stolen by Luck.
the Lux one was just us like messing it up. We really just kind of like Just made the wrong
your
move.
heart was in the
We
right
could have like
place.
went over the wall, tried to stop it. We the Lux one I don't really count as a steal. I just count as us like wholly misplaying the whole situation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, good series, good games. All the games were very close until they weren't. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to facing you all.
It's usually how it goes.
Definitely one of the stronger teams.
It's a great insight.
We'll see how well Jackie does against our bot lane, and we'll see how well Matty Patty does against the number one mid. And
He just played the number one mid, Jor. We had this conversation. You admitted it.
well,
You can't walk it back. You already said it. You already said it. You already said it.
Seen the number 0 mid, which is better.
The number 0 mid, George. You're not making any sense, man.
He's old. He's old and sleep deprived.
You drank too much, dude, during beer Olympics, man. You're still hungover or something.
It's a little bit of booze bash like hangover that's extending into next week, and also I'm part of the boomer squad of I need to go to bed.
Get out of here. Go to sleep. GG's, everyone.
Good games,
Thank you for the matches.
Yeah.
Somebody else cast next time. I suck at it. Good night.
No, you're good. You're good. You just gotta probably don't do the replays. We've all like got caught up on trying to replay something and then like we miss the next move. It's replays you generally don't work out, George. It's not your fault.
I think that was a clip worthy Oriana ult plus Jarvan ult. I was living.
Yeah, for sure it is. I think you just gotta let it go though and get it after the game.
If you really want to, you can ask somebody to clip it after the game. And I'm sure somebody.
Yeah, because we immediately just got into the fight right after stealing it.
Boy. Well, next time I'll just do my signature move of streaming a black screen, and everyone will be happy.
Or streaming the flex queue game from the Hextech players. That was a great one.
What was that, dude? All right, I'm gonna get off. Good night.
See you, George. GG. Thanks for casting. Thanks for casting, you guys. You too.